shape of you.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Shop thousands of 2016 through 2020 vehicles with super low miles. Priced thousands below retail right now at offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF, Palm Beach.
It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast, so don't get her pissed. It's Jason, talks like a spaz, and they love to talk about Bigfoot and stacks. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ show.
It is here, baby. Hello, happy Tuesday. Welcome to the KVJ show. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
What's up to everybody listening on the radio, on your apps, watching us on YouTube, on Kvj TV. Many different ways to access this show. In fact, if you've not done it yet, download that 97.9 WRMF app. It is absolutely free. You can listen to the regular show. Check out our podcast easily, too. You can listen at home or on the car. And also, if you just give us 1 hour a day, you get qualified for that Power of Pizza. You can win a pizza party from Das Craft Beer and Pizza. 1 hour a day gives you another entry into winning the contest.
Bad news. There's been a bit of a delay on the pizza dresses that I ordered Virginia.
Uh-oh.
They may not come in this week.
Oh, no.
I know.
Well, don't we have other pizza costumes?
We do, but this was classy / sexy. It was very of the times.
Okay.
Well, we'll make it.
Well, you're right.
The Power of Pizza will go on. We may be dressed as normal people, but it's happening this Friday. You and I are delivery people.
This is a bit. I don't even want to call it a bit. This is a movement that I'm excited about.
Yeah.
This is a passion project.
It is. I'm seeing big things with this whole thing unfolding.
Okay, yeah. First one goes down this Friday. You have some Das Craft Beer and Pizza delivered to your door. You can check it out. Try to find out, maybe look at that beer menu. I'll see if we can do that. That'd be fantastic. If not, I'll come and see you guys and have a beer and be like, cool.
Would love to.
It's all good.
Would love to have a beer with you.
Yeah. Seems like a lovely time. So go do that and listen to the app today. Also, we got the KVJ Workday Grocery Giveaway. Yesterday was round one, and boy, we had some success on this. Just seemed like, boom, everybody was listening like they need to. And we started off yesterday with Stephanie Underwood from Royal Palm Beach. She won at 9 a.m., $200 worth of free groceries.
She called back quick.
She did.
She didn't need the full 10 minutes. She was like, yeah, I want my money.
Then Jody Potter from Jupiter was listening at 2 p.m. She picked up $200 worth of groceries.
Nice.
And then Cynthia Bowe from West Palm Beach was listening at 5 p.m.
Oh, so everybody called.
Yeah.
I love it.
Everybody called. Everybody won yesterday.
I kind of like what the radio station's doing. They're kind of bribing people to make you listen to us, or just the whole station.
That's the way it goes.
Smart.
Yeah, we will pay you to listen. $200 in free groceries. If you're not signed up yet, go to WRMF.com. It takes less than a minute to sign up. And then you listen those 3 times for your name, 9 a.m., 2 p.m., and 5 p.m. When you hear it, call back within 10 minutes, and you can win the $200 in free groceries. Brought to you by Scott Smith Injury Law with the KVJ Workday Grocery Giveaway.
It's the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that dirt of the day.
Well, coming up in a second, Chrissy Teigen, who is pregnant, had to be rushed to the hospital. What exactly is going on there? I will share the details with you coming up in just one sec. Before we get into that, oh, I love this. Beyonce sent roses to a kid that's battling brain cancer. What a sweet little gesture. I think we have a little audio.
Okay, very nice. Oh, somebody hit my button.
Well, it wasn't an awkward pause or anything.
I did not know it was coming. I'm like,
I mean, are we on? Are we on the air?
Let me just start over. So Beyonce did something
maybe I'll
really
have somebody
sweet.
else play the audio. I'm a little too busy.
I would say me, but that's going to be a mess. So I don't have to tell you.
I'm like, well, it sounds like a lovely story. I can't wait to hear it. Okay, here's Beyonce.
Beyonce, thank you so much for these flowers. I love you, and I can't wait to meet you.
I cannot believe you got flowers from the Queen Bee.
You know why?
Why?
Because I'm a queen.
Oh, really?
Yes. She says I only give things to Queen And I'm a queen.
You sure are.
Yes, I am.
That's beautiful. That's so sweet.
That's cute.
I love that. This is an odd story, so follow this. Now, the sad tale of Naya Rivera. Remember, she went on the boat with her son, and she pushed him back in the boat and saved his life, and then she drowned, and then it was just awful story. Now, her ex-husband that she shared the 5-year-old with has moved in with her, Naya's 25-year-old model sister, and they are parenting the 5-year-old son that Naya and Ryan had shared together. It sounds like Naya's sister and her ex-husband were spotted playfully holding hands and looking like a couple. They have moved into a 3-bedroom house and they are raising the boy together. I think that's awesome, but it's just weird.
I've heard of this before, where the person dies and then either the brother or the sister will start dating them, kind of like that one Sandra Bullock movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fascinating. I mean, it's good for the kid, and that's really, in the end, none of us should judge. If it's good for the kid, then that's the best thing possible. But it's just interesting. Would you be mad if maybe your sibling moved in after you died? It'd be weird, right?
Yeah, no, I haunt him.
If my sister...
My jealous spirit haunts him.
It'd be weird, right?
Yeah, I'm like, dude, come on. There's so many other people. You got to go in on my girl.
And finally here, pregnant Chrissy Teigen had to be rushed to the hospital. Now, she's got a really weak placenta and began having excessive bleeding. She's been on bed rest, but if you follow her on social media like I do, girl don't stay in the bed. She's up and about and doing all kind of stuff. I don't know if this is going to now keep her in the hospital where she can't leave. She is very pregnant, so stay tuned. So far, the baby, they said, is healthy. It's just her placenta that keeps showing its weaknesses.
Placenta, yeah, that's a tough word.
It's tough.
Yeah.
And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day.
It's time for viral audio.
So how's your kids? How's your wife?
Double rainbow all the way across the sky.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Well, a couple highlights from last night. One, a little bit of a Dancing with the Stars spoiler for you. The watch was on Carol Baskin from Tiger King.
I mean, this clip was so long. I gave you just the 5 seconds you probably want.
Okay. The big question is, does she get the boot or not? She's been pretty much trailing everybody else when it comes to the dancing.
I mean, the clip was up minute 30. Bruno's got to go on for 47 seconds.
Man, we don't need that, Bruno. Who needs that? This is what we need.
Carol is going to be going home. How are you feeling right now, Carol?
My husband is going to be so happy I'm coming home.
Yes, okay.
Always positive with Carol Baskin. She gets the boot, but her husband's happy he's coming home.
Positive, and she's going with the husband angle, which I thought was a little weird. Everyone's talking husband.
Yeah, considering the last husband's probably buried on the lake house property.
And what's that update that you had yesterday? That there's bones or something?
Cadaver dogs at the lake house property said that they had picked up on the scent of human remains.
That's a big claim that's going to go absolutely nowhere. That just sounds like a headline before a documentary.
Well, I mean, as soon as the cadaver dogs come back with something, don't we dig?
I don't know. I've heard.
Or do you have to get a warrant? Like, what do you have to do? How does that work?
Who's doing this search? This is the local authorities?
I don't know.
Law
It
enforcement?
said, I think it was local people that were doing it while she was in California for Dancing with the Stars.
And how accurate are those dogs? Those dogs that look for
I think they're
bodies.
pretty good.
Are they 100%?
Yeah.
I mean, nothing in this world's 100.
Well, I think you're looking for probable cause. If they detect something, if they ping it, that's what I can't understand what the delay is. You would think they would go right out. If they found something, then they would start digging right away to see if they found anything and then do forensics on that.
I guess my question is, does it ever happen where the dogs are going berserk and they think they found the body and the dogs lead them to still a bunch of ham bones?
It's ham.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Turns out dogs love ham.
They do.
Other highlight from last night, the Stanley Cup Finals were going on. We had a Florida team in it, even though it wasn't the Florida Panthers. Tampa Bay Lightning trying to close things up and win another Stanley Cup last night.
Taken along by Radulov. Got it on back to the point, and another shot is blocked back down. They hustle back for it, and trying to get there, and they got a trigger pull of a shot that went wide that time. Was Goodrow.
know.
Am I the only one that didn't even know hockey was going on?
It's been quiet, yeah. Well, I think to their disfavor, you've got the NFL, college football, Major League Baseball, the NBA Finals are now going on, and then you got hockey.
It's almost a little too much.
It is. Well, for hockey it is, because just where it is in the ranking system in America, I named 4 sports currently going on that are going to do better than hockey.
Yeah, you knew hockey was going on because of Panda, right?
Yeah, but he's not really into it this year because, he loves Buffalo Sabres and they're not doing so hot. So
Buffalo struggles a lot, just with a lot of things, it seems like.
You know that when you get, grow up there.
Okay.
It's a hard life.
Yeah. You're not born into ease and winning.
No, it ain't going to be cushy for you.
You got to scrap for everything you got.
I get it.
It's blue collar.
All right.
It's chicken wings and pain.
They don't want life to be happy there.
Chicken wings and pain. They need to get that on a shirt.
That's what they bought into. We signed up for a life of misery. We like this.
All his family, they talk a pile of S-bomb about Buffalo, but none of them will leave. I'm like, if y'all hate it so much, just get the hell out. You know you can move.
Those towns are like that. I've been there.
They talk a pile of crap about Buffalo, and I'm just like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
You're right. Some cities just, they bad luck. That's just how they are. They're a little harder on the edges.
Yeah.
I think they live for it. They live for the misery. That's just what we do here. We're just all sad and miserable.
No thanks, Buffalo.
Yeah. So there you go. That is Tampa Bay's second Stanley Cup. They won it in 2004.
Do you want to watch the KVJ Show live or on demand? Find us on youtube.com/KVJ Show.
Welcome to Cumberland Farms.
I just saw a guy look at his phone, fill his tank, and not pay.
Oh, he used our Smart Pay Rewards app. Saves 10 cents a gallon every day.
Oh.
Download the Smart Pay Rewards app, sign up, and save 10 cents a gallon on gas every day at Cumberland Farms. Details at smartpayrewards.com.
You can't trust just anyone to work on your face or body. And that's why Inspire Aesthetics is the choice for me. They have state-of-the-art locations in both Fort Lauderdale and Delray. They're nationally recognized and board-certified plastic surgeons and a highly trained team of master injectors will guide you through the entire process for the most unbelievable results. Have you heard about the Inspire Botox Experience Special? Just $179 for your first 20 units of Botox. Check out the before and afters at inspireaesthetics.com to be amazed. Then call or text 855-INSPIRE to set up your consultation.
Hi, this is Mike Motto from the law firm of Hicks & Motto. We are a mid-sized personal injury law firm with 7 attorneys. We have obtained over $500 million in compensation for our clients who have been injured due to the negligence of others. If you've been involved in a car crash, slip and fall, or trip and fall, call Hicks & Motto, 561-683-2300. Again, that's 561-683-2300. Hicks & Motto, your personal injury lawyers. You have questions, we have answers.
Nothing brings people together like Das Craft Beer and Pizza, even when socially distancing with outdoor seating. Enjoy live music evenings all weekend. Over 70 beer choices and signature pizzas like mac and cheese, buffalo chicken, and 3 pigs. Das Craft Beer and Pizza on Singer Island Beach.
Hi, Florida. Everybody knows there are things in life that make total sense, like switching to Geico. They're the largest auto insurer in the state, and they've been saving people money for over 75 years.
Other things make no sense, like glitter. It's fun for 5 seconds, but then haunts you for the next 5 years.
However, it makes total sense to bundle your renters and car insurance with Geico. You could save a lot, and they can insure your motorcycle, boat, and RV.
Internet convenience fees, however, make no sense. I would wager that buying my concert ticket online is convenient for both you and me. So why are you charging me for it?
On the other hand, it still makes sense to switch to Geico. They have an industry-leading mobile app you can use to pay your bill, file and manage a claim, or add a new driver. And emergency roadside service could help you get out of a pinch.
Conversely, the intense pain a stubbed toe causes makes no sense. Why do our toes overreact like that?
So, Florida, it makes sense to switch to Geico. Online, over the phone, or with your local agent.
Hi, I'm David Honeymeyer, COO of Seminole Gaming. At Seminole Hard Rock, Seminole Casino, Coconut Creek, and Seminole Classic Casino, the health and safety of our team members and guests has always been our top priority. And now, more than ever, we're dedicated to providing a safe environment for you. Our Safe and Sound program was developed with data and facts from local, national, and global authorities, healthcare professionals, and industry councils while listening to direct feedback from guests like you. Safe and sound means stringent sanitary protocols such as screening and high-tech temperature checks for team members and guests, along with face masks that meet CDC guidelines. More space for physical distancing, conveniently located touchless hand sanitizers, plus our clean team in their bright yellow shirts. You'll see them cleaning and sanitizing common areas and high-touch surfaces. We remain committed and dedicated, the safe bet to keep you safe and sound. We're ready when you are for some good, clean fun.
If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, call 1-888-ADMIT-IT.
Good Greek moving and storage. Your superhero movers.
For responsive legal help, call Anna Jar Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
The KVJ Workday Grocery Giveaway is on.
Oh, yeah.
Tell us when you listen at work throughout the workday at WRMF.com. And listen for KVJ to call your name at 9 a.m., 2 p.m., and 5 p.m. Then call us back in 10 minutes and claim your $200 in free groceries. Putting food on your table, South Florida.
Thank you.
And playing the best variety from the 2000s, 10s, and today for your workday. 97.9 WRMF.
Powered by Scott Smith Injury Law.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What's on your mind?
Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What you thinking about today, Jay Bird?
I've brought this up a couple times, and I'm doing it because it's a very good PSA for people who live in a courtyard area like myself. I told you about the one neighbor. I was walking Chewy. It was a little late. I apologize for repeating the story. I'm setting something up here. I was walking Chewy. The guy farted, and then he stood up real quick, realizing I farted kind of loud. Let me make sure nobody heard me, and then I locked eyes with him.
You locked eyes with him because you were close enough that you heard the fart.
Yes, it was ridiculous. And then there was another time where this girl was smoking the biggest joint on her patio, and I was trying to look at what she was doing, and as she's exhaling, we both locked eyes.
You're peeking in through the...
No, it's not. That's what I'm saying. You can still walk and look, and if someone's tall enough, you're still able to see their face. So I was able just to walk freely and see this girl smoke a joint, but I don't think she could realize that I could see her so well. It wasn't like I was peeking in. I just was walking and then noticed this big puff, and as she's puffing it out...
You're like, Denny's?
We lock eyes with each other, and it was uncomfortable because I don't think she wanted me to see her. And then I gave her a, hey, how's it going? Sorry I saw that. It was very uncomfortable.
Green friendly.
And then I'm walking Chewy yesterday, and these two girls are talking, and they're talking so loud. Now, I can't see them, but I can tell they're both female. Mm-hmm. And the one girl is going in great detail about how she has to take the biggest dump. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, you gotta understand that everybody can hear around your courtyard area. If you live
with a lot of really gross people.
I know, I do.
I don't know that many people that have those kind of...
Well, it's a cumulative. This is a good...
You in Pooh Town.
I've been living there for a while.
Oh,
so
okay.
This is just a PSA to let people know you are not as private as you think when you're on your little courtyard area. People can hear stuff.
So your one neighbor's farting up a storm.
I know, right?
And your other neighbor, the chick's got a poo?
There's a theme going on
I
here.
don't want to say my neighbors because I take Chewy for long walks, and there's a ton of houses there. Mm-hmm. So I wouldn't say Fart Guy's sort of my neighbor. Fart Guy's like five townhouses away.
Either way, your whole vicinity doesn't smell great.
It's a lot of stank.
There is.
It's a lot of talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, just be careful. It's a PSA. I say these things to help.
Okay. It's good to know. All right, Virginia, what you got on your mind today?
I had the weirdest day yesterday as far as running into people, just out and about. I haven't been out a lot, so I haven't run into a lot of people. But yesterday, I ran into 5 to 10 different people that I haven't seen. I ran into Vinny, who we used to work with. I ran into a friend of mine I haven't seen in years. Mm-hmm. I ran into 2 other people that we used to work with at Whole Foods, separate from each other. They were just everywhere I went yesterday, I ran into people from our past. What does that mean?
Universe tried to tell you something.
You live in a small town?
Yeah, you need to get...
But this is one was in Gardens, one was in West Palm, one was in Jupiter. I was all over.
That happens sometimes. It's weird.
It was very weird. It was making me like just scratch my head.
Do you ever have it where you keep running into people that you do not want to run into? You ever have one of those days?
That's the real problem.
That is.
I mean, everybody was cool. I was cool with everybody that I was seeing, but like it was just bizarre that person after person after person was like just popping up. And these are people that I have really good relationships with and that I miss seeing. And then they were all just coming into my life on one day. It was very weird to me.
Listen to your insides. Perhaps the universe is telling you something.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm. You know, I am fascinated with the whole Pablo Escobar Narcos series that they had.
It was good.
It was something that was definitely captivating just to watch it and be like, wow, this really all happened. That was just what I kept thinking the first time that I watched this. If you've not seen the Netflix series and you're not familiar with the man, Pablo Escobar, he was a drug trafficker, Colombian drug trafficker, really kind of got the game going to where it is. They were transferring pretty much from marijuana to the cocaine, and the dude made a ton of money. In fact, they estimate that at one time, Pablo Escobar's net worth was $30 billion.
Wow.
Billion.
With a B.
And at the time, that would have probably made him the richest man on planet Earth, right? Before you started having the wealth of the people that you do today.
Yeah.
I know it wouldn't be number one today, but I think back then when he got going in the 80s and in the early 90s, you're probably talking about number one in the world at $30 billion.
Is there an asterisk by that? Just because there's so much behind it?
Well, wealth is wealth.
True.
You know, and I wonder if there are people that are left off of that list that Forbes does. Because, you know, you look at like a Vladimir Putin, and I hear that dude is ridiculously wealthy, and he does all kinds of things to manipulate his wealth and to get more money, and I'm sure he hides a lot of it because if only, you know, people truly knew how much he was worth, they would probably do whatever they could. It'd put another target on his back.
Yeah, it would feel weird if Forbes put Escobar on there, like someone like an Escobar on their list.
Yeah, and then there's just people that this is an estimate of his money. I think Forbes tracks real assets. Those are things you can see in the stock market and things like that. You can't say, well, we think Pablo Escobar has about $30 billion. That's just through the course of investigations that they've tried to estimate. They think that's what he was worth.
And I always wonder, too, how accurate is that celebrity net worth? We're always looking up what someone's worth. Do they really know what someone's worth completely?
Well, there's probably always little hidden things they don't know. I would assume, I don't know how Forbes tabulates it, but I would assume that it's, for the most part, a guesstimation looking at the value of their properties and what they have and those kind of things. So, yeah, I don't know how they come to it, but I would assume that a Pablo would not be listed. But I thought this was rather interesting because the thing about Pablo Escobar, because he was dealing with narcotics, you know, he couldn't really take his money to a bank. That was part of the issue. They were trying to use all those banks that are down on Brickell in downtown Miami, and that's really how that wealth was built up. And a lot of downtown Miami, that's built on cocaine money. And so they were always trying to launder it, make it look clean, even though it was dirty drug money. And so you're putting money all over the place. If you watch Narcos, Pablo Escobar is burying. He has so much money, he's burying with backhoes money in the ground. And of course, the problem is, you know, animals get to it and things like that, and then it just starts to rot away.
Time, mold.
He had so much money, so much paper money, he just couldn't even put it in enough places. He was trying to seal it up and hide it for a rainy day. And that included putting a lot of money in the walls of places where he lived. Well, being Pablo Escobar, you're always on the run. Your life is on the run. If it's not from the cops, it's from other people that are trying to kill you because he's in competition with other drug traffickers.
Sure.
And so his nephew is living in one of his former residences. And he has this vision. He said that ever since he started living there about 5 years ago, he starts getting these visions. Like this guy would walk up the front steps, walk into a wall, and then just disappear. And he's like, what is going on here?
He would have the visions when he was awake?
Yeah, he'd be awake. He would be sitting at the dining room table, and he would see this guy like come through the wall, like the front door, and then just disappear in this spot in the wall. And he's like, what is going on?
Oh, I'd be moving.
And so he goes and opens up this wall just to be like, what is going on? Because the visions are driving him crazy. He says he's hit with a terrible stench that is 100 times worse than something that had died, is what Pablo Escobar's nephew says. And he's like, what is going on here? And he kind of looked around just to see exactly what it was. And as he started looking around, he starts noticing that there's money in the wall. He starts taking the money out of the wall.
So there's money in the wall, but what's the stench?
That's the question that I don't know yet from the story. And that to me is what's fascinating. Well, part of what's fascinating. The other parts that's fascinating is by the time he took all the money out of the wall, he counted out $18 million.
Are you kidding me?
$18 million was in his wall that he didn't even know about.
Oh my gosh.
That was just, drug money.
If you found out you had drug money, people died over this money, but it was in your Tequesta wall. But all you got to do is just take it out of the wall and spend it. Do you spend it?
Yes.
You don't tell anybody about it?
I don't tell a soul. Well, I might tell you guys.
What about the last Boy Scout over here? He probably turns it in.
You don't tell anybody, Kevin. You treat it like an ATM.
You find that it's in your wall, but you do know that innocent people died. Do you still spend that money?
No, I couldn't spend dirty blood money.
I could.
All you have to do is just go to the gas station.
Yeah, because it's cursed.
It's in my wall.
Whatever I get, let's say you buy a car, you're destined to drive that car into a wall.
Does it work that way, though?
I didn't kill those people.
I feel it does.
Does it work the way Kevin says? Just because you spend that money in your wall, do you have that karma of driving into a wall?
It's either that or you just have to deal with, man, I'm dealing with some dirty money here, man.
You're not a shady dude. You can take that money and you can do beautiful things with it for people in desperate financial positions.
Virginia's doing the charity angle to make herself feel better.
You could totally do wonderful things for people in your family or people you know that are in bad ways.
Pass it on and curse the children instead.
I think
change the destiny of the money.
If it was money,
okay, that's an interesting thought.
In my own wall,
it's your wall,
and no one's really getting hurt, and no one's gonna find out. I think I'm with the witch on this one. I think I'm spending it.
It's a fascinating concept to think about things being hidden in walls, and maybe people still do it today. I don't know. I mean, it is pretty easy. I was just thinking because we had changed the course of a room, and I was just looking the other day and we're going, that actually was really easy just to change what was a doorway into now it's a wall. Just by putting up a couple 2x4s and putting that drywall over it, I'm like, it would be very easy. I'm not a handy person. I might even be able to pull it off. Stashing things inside your wall.
Totally.
Oh, I bet you any money someone's living in a house right now and they don't even realize that there's bones in their wall.
You could knock out a little area of the wall and put the money in there and then patch it. That is super easy.
Yeah.
I know people that have put their fist through their wall, either accidentally or on purpose, and you just patch it back up.
It's crazy. It makes you want to go through your house and knock out all the walls, doesn't it?
It does, but I don't know if there's any money in mine. I'd be mad if I'd knocked out walls and found no cash.
Do you think someone's living in a house right now where, I'm not saying cash, but maybe bones are in the wall? Is that possible?
There's probably all kinds of weird stuff in walls that people don't know. I mean, keep in mind, too, it is South Florida. So, all the stuff that I'm talking about here, there is a connection from, this house in Colombia to, there's a lot of narcos.
If you had an older house, I think that'd be fascinating.
Well, just on numbers alone, just the history of walls and houses, you mean to tell me there's not someone living with some money or a body somewhere, either in their wall or on their property?
There's no doubt in South Florida, with all the narcos traficante we've had here, there's definitely some stuff that is going on. The question is, how many houses, who, and where?
I know, and what?
Do we have this kind of stuff going on?
Well, if you're living in a house now that maybe has a cartel history, I don't know if looking in the walls is such a bad idea.
Take out the cartel just alone. I just think people do weird things, especially back in the day where there weren't cameras around. They're probably thinking, oh, I can get away with whatever on my own property. And they did it.
That's just where you hid stuff. You didn't have banks. You didn't have a lot of places you could trust. So you would have safe houses and you would stash whatever you needed in there. And that's what happened. This Nicolas Escobar found $18 million of Pablo's money, you suppose, in one of his houses. And when he went in, there also was a typewriter, a gold pen, satellite phones, several deteriorated banknotes, and an undeveloped roll of film.
See?
Was all on the wall.
Look at all that.
That's
weird stuff.
All that, and it's got to be of value. That was their safe, just putting things in a wall. And
That's
covering it up.
Fun. I mean, go get those pictures developed. What happens to the $18 million? Does he get to keep it?
The way this story comes out, I don't think so.
Of course not. They're not going to let, the government ain't going to let you keep $18 million.
Yeah.
Hell no. That's why you don't tell anybody. You just go to the gas station.
Yeah, this Escobar kid is really disappointing his uncle.
Yeah, he admitted it wasn't the first time he found large sums of cash hidden inside his uncle's hideouts. So apparently in all of them, and who knows how many he had and how much money was all over the place.
That's crazy.
$18 million was just chilling in the wall.
We are going to have some good eats, my friend. Good living for us if I find money in the wall.
Amen.
Mm-hmm. Yep, pretty crazy stuff. Yeah, some people have texted in some stuff that they found. Somebody said, we put a window in a concrete block wall at my grandfather's house that he had built, and we must have found 4 cases of empty beer cans down in the holes of the blocks. When they were building the house, they were just throwing their empties. It's not $18 million in cash, but it's probably like, that's kind of cool.
It's $5 in recycling aluminum.
It's still a cool story, though. I like when history tells a story. I like that.
Yep. Somebody said my best friend's dad will bury guns and ammunition in the ground in a tree next to their house in the backyard. They just have random trees all over the place, but he knows that right by that tree, you're going to have guns and ammunition. There are a lot of people that really think like it's going to go down.
Oh, I know somebody that took all their money out of their bank. They're ready for it to go down. They think it's...
Do I know this person?
You do. You know them.
Were you with them this weekend?
I don't know. Stop trying to ruin people's lives because...
Not down with that?
Sorry, I'm a journalist over here.
No, I don't know about that. None of us are. That's a really bold statement.
Well, I got a question here about having a ridiculous amount of money. I saw that Ryan Reynolds, who's starting to accumulate that kind of wealth, he's in the process of buying his own soccer team.
Ooh.
And I was like, that's kind of interesting. If you had FU kind of money, what would you go and buy?
Not a soccer team.
I mean, I think you guys know where I'm. Chocolate River, wiffle ball field, all of the sweeter fruits of the world.
Yeah, because I was thinking about that. That's a really good one that maybe should be on the top of the list, is a sports franchise. How cool is that? Some of those really retain their value if you bought either a soccer team or an NFL team.
I don't know, though. I feel like it's not in my wheelhouse. I need to stick to what I know.
If I had FU money, we would have the best stuff for our show. That hot dog gun we keep talking about, we would all have hot dog guns, but they would actually work.
Yeah.
Any kind of goofy thing you could think of, we would make happen.
What would be the smartest thing to do with that kind of money?
Hot dog gun.
877-979-WRMF.
I don't think it's hot dog gun.
877-979-9763. You can hit us up here on the KVJ Show.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777. 800-561-7777.
This report brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Now offering free local delivery and no payments for 90 days. Call 561-222-CARS. Save thousands at offleaseonly.com. We have a crash to watch for this morning in St. Lucie County on 95 northbound. That's got 2 lanes blocked right at Midway Road, and you're starting to see traffic build in the area. Plus, already slower than usual through the construction zone in Deerfield Beach on 95 northbound. Look for those delays starting at Sample Road. This report brought to you by Massage Envy. I'm Suits 579 WRMF.
At Massage Envy, their commitment to safety has never been greater, so you can confidently take advantage of September's low $55 intro rate. Massage Envy. Keep your body moving.
Strax Rejuvenation. Get sexy now.
Strax Rejuvenation wants you to look and feel your best with great financing options. You can have the body you've always wanted without having to come up with all the cash. With 10 highly qualified plastic surgeons and great specials, now is the time to call Strax. 954-634-3333. Strax offers cosmetic procedures to address any areas of concern and correct them quickly, as well as extremely affordably. You can have a breast lift starting at $125 a month or a mommy makeover starting at $225 a month. If you've been thinking about a gastric sleeve For massive weight loss, Strax now has made it possible for $269 a month. Pick a cosmetic procedure and Strax will have a perfect surgeon that will meet with you for a free one-on-one consultation. Visit the Strax Med Spa for the best prices in South Florida for all of the best fillers, Botox, and numerous lasers for all of your beautification desires. Simply call Strax at 954-634-3333 or log on to straxrejuvenation.com or Instagram to make a life-changing appointment. Payments are 60 months for qualified credit patients.
This is a public service announcement brought to you by West Palm Beach Kia. Guys, we just sent out 400,000 pieces of mail with a check for $8,000 to use on a new Kia. Please check your mailboxes. This is no joke. Knock, knock. Who's there? $8,000 check to. $8,000 check to who? I don't know. Did you check your mailbox? If you don't have one, you must call us at 561-503-4624. Do not miss out on this offer. We've sent it all over Palm Beach County, so keep your eyes open. With eyes wide open, see if your check has come. With eyes wide open, call us if you didn't get one. With eyes wide open. Only at West Palm Beach Kia, 735 South Military Trail, West Palm Beach. Check your mailbox today.
Have you been trying to get pregnant without success? If so, you're not alone. Approximately 1 in 8 couples have difficulty getting pregnant. It may be time to speak to the fertility specialists at IVF Florida Reproductive Associates, now offering telemedicine consultations. As a woman ages beyond 35, her chances of getting pregnant start to decline rapidly, so time is of the essence. Call 954-247-6200 today. Schedule your telemedicine consultation with one of the IVF Florida fertility experts or visit IVFFlorida.com. IVF Florida physicians, consistently recognized as top doctors and named to the U.S. News and World Report list of top U.S. reproductive endocrinologists, have been helping couples realize their dreams of parenthood since 1986. IVF Florida provides comprehensive and personalized fertility services. Start on your path to parenthood from home with a telemedicine consultation with one of their fertility experts. Call 954-247-6200 or log on to IVFFlorida.com to schedule today.
Want to work? Apply with Key Staff today. They're your local partner for finding job opportunities in Palm Beach County for over 22 years. They're immediately hiring honest, hardworking employees to fill over 50 openings at a great company in West Palm Beach. There are first, second, and third shifts available. Key Staff is offering paid holidays and employee health care for the following openings: assembly workers, CNC press brake operators, quality control staff, inventory specialist, general laborers, weekend janitorial position, shop organizers, welders, forklift operators, general laborers. The quickest way to get an interview is to fill out our online application at mykeystaff.com and email us at interview@mykeystaff.com with your resume. Mention you heard this ad and a representative will contact you for an interview. Background checks and drug screen required. Key Staff is an equal opportunity employer. Go to mykeystaff.com today.
Hey, what do you want to da-da-da?
I don't know. What do y'all think we should da-da-da?
Well, what did we da yesterday?
Yesterday.
All the days feel like the same day these days.
I know.
Like, is today Monday or Tuesday?
Today is Thursday.
Oh no, I forgot to call my mom on her birthday.
Oh no!
No!
These days, nothing is normal and everything is weird. But you could still save big when you switch to Progressive. That won't change. Not today or any day.
Quote today at Progressive.com.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
You know how these things start. You try a breakfast Baconator from Wendy's. Love it and tell a friend. Your friend tries a sausage, egg, and Swiss croissant. Loves it and tells his friend. His friend tries a honey butter chicken biscuit. Tells another friend. That friend tries a frosty Cheeto and tells another friend. And so on, and so on, and so on, and so on to Wendy's, where you can buy any of these and get another for just $1.
Limited time only. Price and participation may vary. Valid for item of equal or lesser value. Cannot be combined with combo or any other offer.
Ready to send your child safely back to school? You can with Charter Schools USA. Our schools in Palm Beach County are open and offer a flexible approach to learning. You have the choice of in-person classes on campus, online learning from home, or a combination of both. We have the strictest safety protocols in place, plus leading-edge technology, so your child can learn without interruption. Give your child a tuition-free public charter education you can trust. Now enrolling K through 12. Learn more at palmbeach.charterschoolsusa.com.
Injured?
Gordon & Partners, 333-3333.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
HGreg.com's Sell Us Your Car event starts now. They're buying cars of all makes and models and paying top dollar, up to $5,000 over KBB value. Need a car? They have thousands in inventory of all makes and models, all thousands below market value. Visit HGreg.com now and see how much you can save.
Happy Tuesday, my sunshine, starting off the day in the mid to upper 70s under partly cloudy skies and a few isolated showers. Highs this afternoon in the low 90s, but feeling like the triple digits. A 40% chance for afternoon to evening showers and storms, most of the rain ending by sunset. I'm WPTV First Alert Meteorologist Katya Hall for 97.9 WRMF.
Did you know that right now Geico is offering an extra 15% credit on car, motorcycle, and RV policies? That's 15% on top of what Geico could already save you. So what are you waiting for? Save an extra 15% when you switch by October 7th. Visit geico.com to learn more. This report is sponsored by Geico. Save an extra 15% now through October 7th.
Check out KVJ TV on YouTube or just log on to kvjshow.com to watch the show now. Powered by Cleveland Clinic, where every life deserves world-class care. Now, back to the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Talking a second ago about how Pablo Escobar's nephew found $18 million in the wall of one of his safe houses.
And we know about it because he called the officials and did the right thing and was on the up and up. Oh, y'all wouldn't know if I found anything in my wall.
You know what somebody said, though, and it kind of makes sense? Maybe he just gave them $18 million and there was a lot more. Makes it look good. Gets them off his scent, and they're like going, hey, here's $18 million.
How much did you find if 18 is what you give the cops?
He finds $100 million. He's like, hey, here's 18. And really going, what an idiot. He's like, $18 million to get him off my scent.
I wonder if he's listening to us right now. Like, well, you guys don't know what you're talking about.
Don't blow my cover.
You're right. That's a great, that's brilliant.
Yeah,
you're right.
Yeah, here's $18 million. Oh, look what I found. And they're like, hey, you're going to be quiet about this, right?
That's a smart criminal move.
Yeah. Well, the only thing about it with this being a story, though, is he's saying these multiple houses found cash in the wall. So
this isn't the first time.
Well, I'm wondering how many people know how many houses used to be, because you would think in certain neighborhoods they'd be like, well, that used to be one of Pablo's houses. You would think in some of these smaller, type of, barrio neighborhoods that they would have, those kind of like people in the community would know.
You should be looking in the walls.
I know on my street we know everything is going on, and people are what's going on in that house.
How old's your house, Virginia?
My house was built in 1990.
That's not old.
It's not old enough.
I feel like the only thing you could have in your wall is bones.
It's just old enough to have
or
to start.
Tamagotchis.
Yeah. No, it's nothing good.
You want something at least from the 70s or earlier for you to possibly find some money or a bag of bones.
Well, it's like the person that found all that hooch back from the Prohibition. They had that hooch party where they went and tried it and said it was terrible. But yeah, they found a whole bunch of Prohibition bottles in the wall.
Yeah, I was drinking some old beer this weekend. I looked at it.
Beer's not the same as liquor.
But it leads me to a question, because it was clearly out of date and it tasted terrible, but I still fought through. And I was wondering if I was going to get sick, and I didn't. Is that kind of how some people would get sick, some people wouldn't? Is that how that would work when it comes to old expired alcohol like that?
Yeah, I don't know.
All right.
Probably.
All right. Never mind.
I got Jason on here from Lake Park. Okay, if you had that kind of like crazy money, Ryan Reynolds talking about buying a soccer team, that actually seems like fun. That's a good investment. I'm like going, if I had FU money, maybe I would do something like that. Buy a sports franchise. It maintains its value. I get a lot of joy out of it. I love sports. That might not be a bad idea. Jason's figured it out here, what everybody would get. What do you think Jaybird should get with his money, Jason?
Jaybird's opening up a pizzeria.
Oh,
that's smart.
It's going to be grand. It's going to be big.
That is a great idea for you. Honestly, do a franchise of pizzerias.
Bird's Pizza.
It's going to be like a monkey selling bananas, though. You're going to be in there all day eating the profits.
But if I have that kind of money, does it matter that I'm eating the profits?
No.
I can eat. I can get very, very gross, and it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
He's got all that money.
Okay.
He's disgusting, but he's rich.
He's rich. That's how he looks like a big old pizza ball.
What do you think Virginia should do with her money, Jason?
She's getting an investment property in New Orleans.
Oh, I like that.
Do a restaurant, maybe.
I've thought about, like, if we ever retire, that's where I want to go.
We're not retiring.
I don't think I can afford it. But I would love to go and do investment properties in New Orleans.
You go back home, huh?
Brilliant. Yeah. I've already told everybody. Panda, Mags.
Yeah,
they
going
know
home, huh?
that's the end game.
What age you going home? Do you know?
I don't know. How long till we get fired again?
I don't know.
I think we're good. Who knows though? It's really up to you. You're the one that says something crazy.
I take it day by day.
Day by day.
I come here and be, this could be the last KVJ.
Hey, I'm happy to be here today.
You're the one that's going to sink this ship.
Oh, you got a lot of balls.
I'm second in line.
And then what do you think I would or should spend my FU money on here, Jason?
Kevin, you're buying a gym.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. Fitness studios, that kind of stuff. You know, the one thing that I saw open my eyes to a couple years ago, I think I told you that when my daughter was seriously doing softball, she was, working on her conditioning, and somebody had pointed her to a studio in Boca. And we went there, and it was in one of those industrial parks. And my daughter comes home and she's like, there was some guy that told me that he played football for Ohio State, and that because she had an Ohio State sticker on her car, and she's like, you ought to come check it out. So I went and was kind of like sniffing around, and I walked in there, and sure enough, there were 5 or 6 Buckeyes that were transitioning from college to the NFL. The guy that had stopped her and talked to her was Michael Thomas, who's a receiver for the New Orleans Saints, who's maybe he's the highest paid receiver in the NFL now.
He's not playing right now, and he's hurting. Yeah. The Saints are hurting without Michael Thomas.
He's very good, but he did his training for the NFL in Boca at this industrial park. There's no sign on the door anywhere. It's just if you're in the know. And I kind of got a little bit of a whiff of what they do. These agents will sign players. They know a great trainer. They'll hook them up, and they have an apartment for them and things like that. They'll put them up in Boca in this area, get them a car, all that kind of stuff, and then they just know they train and they work on their speed times and things like that for the combine that helps them make millions of dollars in the NFL. Joey Bosa, a guy who is now, I think, the highest paid defensive lineman in the NFL. He plays for the Chargers. He's from Fort Lauderdale. He was training there. I saw Joey when I was like, I couldn't believe it. I had a guy named Von Bell who played for the Saints.
Yep, I know Von Bell.
Von Bell was there. I was sitting next to him. I was like, yeah. So to me, putting money into maybe something like that where you always have NFL players getting ready to train, that kind of stuff would be really cool.
That'd be so awesome for you because you love that scene.
Oh my gosh.
And that's when you have life figured out. Now you're Mark Cuban. Now you're in the thing that you love so much, and you're running stuff, and you're getting rich at the same time. Like, that's life figured
out. Helping these guys out, that's it. That's a good call there.
That's goals for Kevin.
Thank you, Jason. Okay, another question here. Got a good parent, bad parent question for you. This came off of Kristen Bell's confession that her kids were drinking O'Doul's during virtual school. And I never really got down to it. I'm like, we need to talk about that a little bit more. Is it okay for kids to drink O'Doul's? She has younger kids, too.
Yes. Well, her husband, and he talks about this candidly on his podcast, Dax, has been sober now for, I think, like 10 or 20 years. Like, it's been a while.
It was, in fact, the story just came out this week. I think it's been 16 years, and he recently fell off the wagon and had an issue. It was a pill type thing where things are going on. His dad was, I think, had like some terminal disease. Dak had an injury, and he was given painkillers. He talked to his sponsor and said, you know what you do is you give the painkillers to your wife, Kristen. She will dispense what you need, but she has the control. You don't walk around with a bottle. And then he went to his dad's to see his dad in the hospital, and his dad needed a Percocet. And he's like, you know what, I have a prescription for this. I can go ahead and take one. And, of course, he took him like Tic Tacs.
Spiraled.
And then he said he and his dad were both sitting there. He said, this is the only thing we ever connected on was that we were both addicts, and we just both sat there stoned out of our minds looking out the window. Yeah, he talked about that on his recent podcast. So they keep O'Doul's around, which I guess doesn't make you want to fall off the wagon.
Well, Dax likes drinking beers, and so they would always have O'Doul's because he likes the act of drinking the beer without the alcohol in it.
Yeah.
And I guess the girls, his kids, would do the same thing. They would grab Daddy's beer and drink it, and they just liked it.
Okay.
Is there any alcohol in? I always heard the rumor that there's a small amount of alcohol.
I think there's a little trace. Yeah, I think it's like maybe 0.5%, something like that. But I always thought there was, because I think I remember that because I was with somebody that had taken a vow that they weren't going to ever have alcohol, but they liked the non-alcoholic beer. And I remember one time looking at them, oh, wait, that does have alcohol in it.
Is there a
I never let them know because I didn't want them
Don't tell them.
I didn't want them to wear that on their conscience.
That's not your job.
Yeah.
Is there a difference between, having kids smoke fake cigarettes with drinking fake beer? Is there any kind of correlate? Because, they stopped doing the cigarettes, the fake candy ones, because they thought kids thought it was cool.
Yeah.
I'm just asking the question, does the O'Douls make a kid lust
I
for
see
the
what you're
taste
saying.
of beer?
Yeah, can you make that correlation? The thing that I would say about the fake cigarettes to the regular cigarettes is clearly smoking a real cigarette is inarguably bad for you. I don't think there's any doctor that's going to walk in here today and be going, I don't know, because we have that with COVID now. Well, let me give you the other side of it. I've never yet seen a doctor walk in and be, let me give you the other side of smoking.
There's no happy side.
Right. So that one seems like a slam dunk. Whereas drinking beer, especially if it's in moderation, you could argue that it's a beverage that has been around for thousands of years. And in moderation and drinking the right amount, you can arguably say that there is some benefits to booze.
That's why we have people.
What's moderation?
Oh, right.
That's why we have.
I'm not saying anybody does it, but you could
Booze is why we have people on the planet.
So are you a bad parent if you're giving your kid O'Douls? Now, obviously, Kristen Bell was horrified because her kids were drinking it on virtual school, and she's like, you can't have non-alcoholic beer while you're in virtual school.
I get that it looks bad, but I think it's funny.
It doesn't.
I'm not mad.
I can see why people are going, I don't know about that. But to me, I think there are other things to worry about with your children.
Right.
Well, Babs C in the chat room, she says it would take probably 2 cases for somebody to feel something on there, but it's not recommended to drink if you are an alcoholic. So if you are an alcoholic, it's not recommended to drink. So if it's not recommended to drink for an alcoholic, should it be drunk by a child? Just again, asking the questions. I don't give a crap.
I don't have a problem with it. And the difference between an alcoholic and a child is the alcoholic is somebody who has had a problem with it, and the taste or just the movements of it could slide you back into that. I mean, that was the thing about Dax Shepard, about how easy it is to slide back into your addictions. A child is not going to have that. In fact, I would argue on the other side that you can teach a child to drink responsibly. This is a beverage like you would have a regular beverage. Like you wouldn't necessarily want to sit down and have 9 Pepsis in a row. Same thing with alcohol. You'd want to sit down and have 1 or 2, and then, that's good numbers.
I'm not judging here. I'm just saying, I'm thinking about if I had a kid and my kid was pounding O'Douls, it ain't gonna fly in my house. It's just not. I don't like the look of it. I don't like the whole vibe of it. I get that she's a celebrity and she's got a podcast and it's a cute story and Bird's Nest, it ain't flying.
Not flying.
Hell no.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'd be okay with it. I don't think I would go out and encourage it, but if they were doing it, that would be one where I pump the brakes and be like, okay, how upset do you want to get on this?
I don't give the children their own bottle of O'Douls, but I don't flip out if they grab daddy's, and I'm not going to make a big deal of that. Now, if the kids are going to the fridge and they're pop-topping their own and they're
exactly, that's what I'm
sticking their hand in their pants and leaning back,
that's
weird.
I walk in the room and there's 9 bottles on the ground. No, that ain't flying.
Okay, another random question here for you. Can a guy who looks like a 4 but dresses like a 10 have more luck with the ladies than a guy who looks like a 10 but dresses like a 4? So you've got a guy who's not attractive, but he dresses great.
Okay.
I know I threw
this
numbers
is
at
math, and I don't like it.
Okay, let me rephrase it because you're right. I said numbers.
There's judgment in there too. So this is judgmental math.
Okay, so it's a guy that's not attractive, but he dresses great, versus a guy that is very attractive but dresses terribly.
I think those guys might actually come out even.
No. The hot guy's gonna totally win.
I mean, how bad is he dressed?
Well, like I said, that's why I gave you the numbers, because that tells you how bad. He's a 4 who dresses as a 10, or it's a guy who's a 10 that dresses as a 4.
I don't know. This is tricky.
I'm with Bird. I think that the attractive guy always wins, because it's amazing how attractive people can make terrible clothes look good.
The hot guy's gonna win. I'm sorry. Let's get that back from La La Land. Hot guy's winning.
Hot guy always wins.
It does.
I know.
Hot guy isn't creepy if he asks you out at work. The 4 is creepy if he asks you out at work.
Doesn't matter how he's dressed.
It is. It's, oh my gosh, the hot guy asked me out at work if he's a 10. Oh my gosh, sexual harassment if the guy's a 4.
Yeah. Okay, I agree with you on that. And final one here. If you could do a Google search that saw 10 years into the future, what would you type?
Oh, boy.
A Google search, you get in there and you say, you're going to be in the year 2030 with this Google search. It's like a magical movie type plot.
And you only get one thing to look up?
You get one thing to look up.
That is tough.
I know mine. I Google my kids. I want to see where they are, what they're doing. Hopefully no arrest records.
You Google your kids. Okay, for the sake of the game, does she only get to Google one kid? Because it's only one. I mean, when do you ever Google both of your kids and all of the information
You have
comes?
to put one name, yeah. Be one or the other.
This is tough because I feel like one of them has more of a propensity for being in the penal system than the other.
You look up Rocco's mugshot.
We look up Rocco.
But in 10 years, he's only going to be, what, 15?
Yeah, he's still going to be.
Okay, he still could be skirting by and not arrested yet at 15.
He still should be in your house in 10 years.
We hope.
Yes.
Okay.
Your house or the big house?
I'm going to look up Magnolia then.
Okay, see what she's doing in 10 years.
Definitely.
I think a lot of people probably side on looking up themselves or their kids. That would probably be one of the top responses if we asked that.
Yeah, I got to see if my dad's dead. At that point, he'll be 10 years older. He's going to be in his 70s at that point. Sorry, Dad, didn't mean to out your age. But, I want to see if he's alive.
It's a good call. It might really honestly affect how you live your life now and how much time you give them saying, look, my dad's not going to be here in 10 years.
Your dad's not in his 70s?
Not yet. He's approaching it. But look, to me, you should already make that decision right now, trying to get closer to your parents if you love them. If they're in their 60s, act like, you know.
Okay, want to sound off on that one? I will post it up right now on the KVJ Show Facebook page. You can jump there and tell us what you would Google search in 10 years.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777.
800-561-7777. This report brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Now offering free local delivery and no payments for 90 days. Call 561-222-CARS. Save thousands at offleaseonly.com. Well, at the moment, we have no major incidents to watch out for on your roadways 95 and the Turnpike, up to speed for the most part throughout Broward and Palm Beach counties. This report brought to you by Massage Envy. I'm Suits 979 WRMF.
At Massage Envy, their commitment to safety has never been greater, so you can confidently take advantage of September's low $55 intro rate. Massage Envy. Keep your body moving.
When it comes to moving, these guys are the best. I'm telling you, Good Greek Moving and Storage, tons of experience. They bring a team of strapping young men out to your place, and they handle it. In a matter of hours, they do what would have taken you weeks and weeks. They're full service at Good Greek Moving and Storage, and that means they bring the boxes, they wrap up and pack your stuff for you, they move it safely, and then they unpack it at the new place, and they take the boxes with them, and bam, it's just done. Your move is amazing this way. It takes all the stress out of it for you. So call the pros. Good Greek Moving and Storage. Our friend Spiro has been moving for more than 2 decades. He knows the business. Star Greek on your mobile phone. Good Greek Moving and Storage, the official movers of the Miami Marlins, Miami Heat, Florida Panthers, Miami Hurricanes, Florida Gators, and they even have a NASCAR. Star Greek on your mobile phone.
Good Greek Moving and Storage. Your superhero movers.
At this very moment, thousands of people are listening to this commercial about how there's a local Geico agent in your area. What if we all smiled at the same time? Would it break the record for biggest communal smile ever? Or would we find we have something caught in our teeth? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. I'm smiling. Smiling away. Call or visit your local Geico agent.
Hi, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 11. Truck accidents require special attention. Sometimes trucking companies put their drivers in a difficult position, and accidents happen. Driving without sleep can be as dangerous as drunk driving. Loads can be too heavy. Evidence needs to be preserved for inspection without delay. Some trucking companies hide insurance, but we know how to find it. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Offices in Palm Beach and throughout Florida.
Introducing the new Times the Cash family of scratch-off games from the Florida Lottery, featuring top prizes from $10,000 to $5 million. Claim your share of over $967 million in total cash prizes. And take advantage of 2 multiplier features, where you can multiply your winnings up to 200 times so you can win and win again. The Florida Lottery, it's your ticket. Claim it. Must be 18 or older to play. Play responsibly.
It's that time of the year. Pumpkin is finally back at Dunkin'. Pick up all of your pumpkin favorites like signature pumpkin spice, iced latte, or pumpkin iced coffee, and bakery items like pumpkin donuts and muffins. Use the Dunkin' app for contactless ordering.
If you've been involved in a slip and fall accident and are not sure of your legal options, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733 and take back control of your life.
Office in West Palm Beach.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Visit them at geico.com or call 1-800-947-AUTO.
It's more of the KVJ Show right now on 97.9 WRMF. Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, Kevin, I know you're a big fan of Lil Yachty, and boy, just got arrested again for reckless driving. Lil Yachty is crazy behind the wheel. I'll tell you what he did now, coming up in your Dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
I think with the question that we just posted up on the KVJ Show Facebook page about you can go and Google anything 10 years in the future, what exactly would you Google? I think you probably have to say, along with that you cannot alter history with the information you get, because easily what people are going for is like, I would Google Sports Almanac from 2020 to 2030 or get all the lottery winning numbers and then play that.
Everybody always takes it back to the future too with it.
Yeah.
They always want to do the Biff move.
The Sports Almanac.
Yeah. It's a great idea. I get it.
I think the point of this Google search is it's only for knowledge and peace of mind. Is basically what it is.
Is there like a global thing you'd want to know? How's the world? How is Earth in 10 years?
Some people have said that, yeah. In fact, 2 of the texts that came in, somebody said, I would Google, when did the coronavirus pandemic end? You get an idea of that if somebody put an official end date on it.
I'm not wasting it on that. Hell no.
Somebody else said I would Google storm prediction or just weather in general to find out, is South Florida going to get hit with massive hurricanes? What is that going to look like?
That's a good one. So you'd know ahead of time which storms are actually going to make landfall and do damage, so you know when to evacuate and when to stay home.
Yeah, and it'll be interesting to see how much that becomes a discussion over the next 10 to 20 years amongst South Floridians. I had heard already in Louisiana, where the hurricane just came over in that area.
They got 2.
There were a lot of homes that were destroyed, and the people that were having the conversation saying, even though this is generational land for us with grandparents, great-grandparents growing up here, we just feel like with the weather shifting the way it is, that we don't know that we're going to rebuild. We think that we're going to uproot and take the family generational ground somewhere else, and that might be the discussion for a lot of coastal properties. That if you keep getting pounded with hurricanes, you may say, what are we doing rebuilding here?
Yeah, because they get rocked. I mean, especially if you're talking about like Grand Isle, Louisiana, and all those, like, they're literally like a little island out there, and they just keep getting rocked. And they just rebuilt a lot of stuff from Katrina, and now it's like, okay, what are we doing?
You could easily just go into Google and say the 10 worst things to happen to planet Earth in the last 10 years, and it'll have everything in one article.
That'd be a heavy article, though. You're sitting there reading that.
But you would know if a 9/11 type thing happened, if Florida ends up in the ocean.
That would be a fascinating read just for a minute to sit down and see what happens in the next 10 years that is like, whoa.
Well, there's no way there's not going to be tragedy and ridiculous things in 10 years.
Of course, but 10 things? That might be too much for me to handle.
It might be more than 10 things. Who knows? It just might be all of the worst things that happened in the last 10 years. It could be more than 10.
Yeah. I don't want to know some of it.
I want to know.
Be fascinating.
It would.
Okay, well, if you want to go on that, number one thing people are putting down is all kinds of financial gains that they would make, but it's on the KVJ Show Facebook page right now. If you're on there, go find the KVJ Show and make sure you follow while you're there.
the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, cause you know we need that dirt of the day.
Well, coming up in just a second in your dirt, Lil Yachty got himself arrested. What was he doing in Atlanta? And this is the second time he was doing it, so he needs to get it together. Before we get into that, though, the Whitney Houston hologram that was supposed to make its debut on The Voice years ago has now emerged from the shadows, new and improved. The problem is the Whitney Houston estate had no idea it was happening. Scott Storch, the record producer, teamed up with this hologram company, and this is the same company that produced like the Michael Jackson hologram and the Tupac hologram. But the family of Whitney is like, you didn't get our permission to put her hologram on The Voice. Y'all better hit the brakes.
Wow.
So, yeah, check on that and make sure you've got permission from the family.
Yeah.
In other news, Billie Eilish's parents, I guess, didn't really love her breakout hit. They were just like, whatever.
I didn't even know what her first breakout hit was. I thought it was Bad Guy.
It wasn't?
No, I guess it wasn't.
Okay.
Here she is talking a little bit about it.
And I remember we went into the living room. We were like, guys, shut up. Listen to this song.
They underreacted. They were like, cool.
Yeah, they did. We got to give them credit. They've always supported us and been so supportive. But yeah, that was one of those moments where they were like, yeah.
Huh.
Even her parents are emo?
They're very emo. That's hilarious. He has emo parents.
Okay. Which, do we know which song they were talking about?
I never have heard of it, but I'm not real plugged into Billie Eilish. I'm more of a Billy Joel guy.
What's the name of it? It's not Bad Guy?
I mean,
was it Lovely?
If you guys give me I didn't know I was going to be on the stand about Billie Eilish.
You didn't know there was a quiz?
I didn't know there was a quiz today. I can if you give me 11 minutes, I got all the information you want.
Yeah, she's popping. She's got her own little show that's going to be coming out. Apple has set a release date for this Billie Eilish documentary.
Yes.
Yeah, the world's a little blurry. It's going to be in theaters and on Apple TV in February 2021.
I keep on seeing commercials about theaters are back.
They are. Just no one's going.
Because they're scared.
Yeah. So, yeah, they're right.
In other news here, Lil Yachty, boy, he is up to no good in Atlanta. Just got himself arrested again for doing crazy stuff behind the wheel of a car. Now, 3 months ago, he totaled his Ferrari after he sped out of control on a freeway during a rainstorm. Now, he just got arrested for going more than 150 miles an hour through downtown Atlanta.
I hear if you double the speed limit, the police officer has the right to arrest you. I could be wrong, though.
They should. I mean, come on. He wasn't even like on a back road somewhere. He's in downtown Atlanta.
Yeah.
He got charged with reckless driving and speeding, but there was reports he was currently in jail. Those are not true. He took to Instagram to show off wads of cash and said, I'm not in jail.
And then
was that his bail money he was showing off?
I guess. I don't know. And that's what's going on in your dirt.
I do have that song if you want it. It was called Ocean Eyes. Do you know this one, Kev?
Billie Eilish, Ocean Eyes. I don't know if I do.
They said her breakout 2015 single, Ocean Eyes. 2015, wasn't she like 9?
Yeah.
She's young.
Was that on the radio?
I'm just reading what the radio prep says. You know,
I don't remember hearing no Ocean Eyes. I mean, Kevin knows everything about music. You know Ocean Eyes?
No, I don't know Ocean Eyes.
Are you making this up?
I'm not. I would not want to talk about it this long. I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now I got to go listen to Ocean Eyes.
The oldest song that I have from Billie Eilish. See, I'm to the point now, like, I can recognize songs, but I don't know any of the artists or any of the, you know, but I listen to a lot of stuff, but I don't really.
Well, just like her documentary, it's all a little blurry.
It is a little blurry, yeah. All the music today. I'm like, oh, I know that song.
When I was younger, I always knew the title of everything.
I did too.
In songs I love, I'm like, I don't know. It
I
goes
had time.
Yes.
I had time.
You didn't
I was
have
bored.
real things to have.
I was an only child that sat there doing nothing, so Not that kid anymore. The first song I have from Billie Eilish in my library is "Bitches Broken Hearts" from 2017. Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Ocean
Eyes.
You need to go look up Ocean Eyes, Kev.
Yeah, I have to check that out. I might have it. I just don't see it. It's very possible.
It's very possible I'm wrong, too.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see here. We got some celebrity birthdays going on today. Quick little birthday shout out. Got a few of them. Quick little birthday to Halsey. Man, I think she, if I had to rank my favorite voices, I'm not saying like she has the best voice, but do you ever have somebody, and she has a fantastic voice, but you know, we had that argument about you ever hear just their sound of their voice is so unique that you just love something about it?
Yeah.
Halsey is maybe my favorite sounding voice, even though I don't know if I make the argument that she has the best voice. She has my favorite sounding voice, I think, of any artist today.
Well, like a Tom Petty. Tom Petty is Bob Dylan that doesn't suck. He's really
right.
He's got a unique voice, and if you had a Tom Petty go on one of the singing shows, I don't think he even sniffs the front first round.
There's something just maybe about a sound of a voice that you love, even though you wouldn't rank them as the best voice on planet Earth. Halsey would be number one for me. She's 26 today. Kevin Durant used to be at least a great basketball player. They hope he's going to come back from injury next year and still be dominant. He's 32, but he's going to be watching the NBA Finals with the Miami Heat this year. Mm-hmm. And Andrew Dice Clay is 63 years old today.
I don't know who. I think it was Panda, but somebody taught Rocco one of the nursery rhymes that Dice did back in the day.
Little Miss Muffet. Oh!
Yeah, that's the one. You know how it ends, right?
Well, yeah.
What's in the bowl?
Oh, I know.
Yeah, Rocco's now going around the house saying that. I'm like, oh no.
You do not want
Just wait till he gets out on virtual school.
Yeah, you don't want Rocco quoting 80s Andrew Dice Clay.
No, do not. Who told him the ending?
Might be a few suspects, maybe.
I gotta do some investigating.
Yeah, you do. Okay. Coming up here in just a couple minutes, talking about the kids. They talked to parents, about 2,000 of them, and said, what grade do you think you would be placed in for math and science if you had to go back to school right now? A lot of parents have had that reality as they start, trying to help their kids with their virtual schooling more than ever before. So where do you think you guys would be on this, and what do you think the average parent said?
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
I'm below average. I'll tell you that right now.
Okay. Grade level. I'll let you know what it is next.
You can make a grown man cry if you ever said goodbye. Never let you go. You can make a grown man cry if you ever left my side. Never let you go. You're the only air in my back pocket. If you ever left, I guess I got it. Heaven in me crying, crying. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Baby, you're the key to my heart, lock it. If you ever left, never unlock it. Lonely like an island, island. Ooh, ooh, ooh. If my love ain't your love, it's never gonna be nobody's love. Never gonna need nobody's love but yours. If my love ain't your love, it's never gonna be nobody's love. Never gonna need nobody's touch but yours. You can make a grown man cry if you ever said goodbye. Never let you go. You can make a grown man cry if you ever left my side. Never let you go. You're the only air in my back pocket. If you ever left, I guess I got it. Heaven in me crying, crying. Hit me like a drug and I can't stop it. Fit me like a glove and I can't knock it. I ain't even lying, lying. If my love ain't your love, it's never gonna be nobody's love. Never gonna need nobody's love but yours. If my love ain't your love, it's never gonna be nobody's love. Never gonna need nobody's love but yours. If my love ain't your love, then it's nobody's, only yours. just anybody. And if you ever leave, then I'll never go on. Nobody, nobody love. But love ain't your love, then there's nobody. It's only yours, not just anybody's. And if you ever leave, then I'll never go on. Nobody, nobody love. Nobody's love. Oh yeah. Tomorrow ain't your love. It's never gonna be nobody's love. You're never gonna need nobody's love but yours. If my love ain't your love, it's never gonna be nobody's love. You're never gonna need nobody's love but yours. My love ain't your love, then there's nobody's. Only yours, not just anybody. And if you ever leave, then I'll never go on. Nobody, nobody love. My love ain't your love, then there's nobody's. Only yours, not just anybody's. And if you ever leave, then I'll never go on. Nobody, nobody love.
What grade level do you think that you would be on? If you had to be honest, and you may begin a reality check because you're trying to help your kid with virtual learning and you're like, wow, am I dumb? It's tough. They asked 2,000 parents this, and the average answer was 6th grade is what they thought that probably their knowledge was at.
I don't know if our girl over here would pass 6th grade math.
Oh, I was thinking more like, give me 3rd grade.
When do they start when does the word integers put into play?
It's changed. I don't even know. My son in 6th grade, 7th grade, they're doing math stuff that it's beyond me. I know that,
like trig or something.
There are things with you know what, I don't know. I don't even really know what to call them. So it's something I had back in the day. Math is by far, it's always been my worst subject.
Always for me too.
Yeah.
It was always a big struggle. And it was a struggle early on. I mean, the adding and the subtracting, like, it's pretty cool. Dividing, I get it. Multiplying, all right. Why is there a decimal now? Oh, I got to do long. Like, when you start getting to long division with decimals.
I've somehow slid through life with knowing basically no math.
Or if you have to multiply something that's got fractions involved, like 3.5 times 7.
That's what he was doing was fractions,
Oh, gosh.
Couldn't figure that out.
Common denominator stuff.
Fractions is hard.
Oh, my gosh. Whatever grade that is, I'm out.
Mags is doing stuff like algebra and geometry. And I was looking at this paper. And it looks like it might as well be written in Chinese. Like, I can't understand anything.
Well, I remember growing up, because a lot of kids were in more advanced math than me, I'd always hear about these ridiculous word problems, to dread the word problem. Virginia's driving 38 miles. Kevin's driving 14 miles. How many miles is Jaybird driving? Well, Jaybird's not even in the car. What are you talking about?
Jaybird's truck is broken.
Yeah.
His ass ain't driving nowhere.
These ridiculous, impossible words.
I'm driving him home.
That's when it all falls to crap.
All right, well, let me give you guys a real quick test here and see if you can do this if you are on the 6th grade level. This would be a 6th grade math question.
Oh, this is where we look stupid.
Again.
Let's just see if you could say confidently that you could tackle a 6th grade math question. The question today: Heather is 9 years and 3 months old.
9 years and 3 months.
Heather is 9 years and 3 months old. How old was she 2 years and 6 months ago? Today, Heather is 9 years and 3 months old. How old was she 2 years and 6 months ago?
All right.
That's the question we're looking for here.
Carry the 1. 12 times 9 equals 108.
Can't wait to hear this answer.
You gotta shut up.
Damn. I was trying to work it out in my head. I didn't realize I was going to be so viciously attacked.
Math mumbles over here. Makes it tough. Carry the 1. 3.8.
Okay. Today, Heather is 9 years old and 9 years and 3 months old. How old was she 2 years and 6 months ago? Okay. What is your answer, Virginia? Okay.
She was.
I got my answer. She was. Do you have yours?
She was 6.7 years old.
Okay, 6 years, 7 months?
Yeah.
Okay. That is incorrect.
Damn it.
Bird, what you got?
6 years. I had it, and then I can't read my handwriting. It's 6 well, no, this piece of paper is so small.
Yeah.
It was 6 years and 6 years, 9 months.
Very good.
Wow.
Bird got it right. Yeah.
Good.
Look at that. You can do
That's-
sixth grade math, my man.
Sixth grade. All right, can we have fifth grade?
That I don't know. That didn't even feel like math. That almost felt like a puzzle almost.
Yeah, just too much, huh? Too much for the mind to handle. So there you go. If you were struggling with that answer, that'd be about a sixth grade. So you would be like most parents who think they're at about a sixth grade level with the math and science.
I thought it was so unfair when they started making numbers and letters add with each other. I was like, what is this crap?
Solve for X.
Yeah,
What?
Solve for
X is not a number.
I hate solve
Come
for
on
X.
now.
Solve for
tough.
X is the worst.
X is not a number.
Mm-hmm. There is some advancement here, possibly, for schools. The federal government's going to begin distributing millions of rapid coronavirus tests to states starting this week and urging the governors to use them to reopen schools from kindergarten through 12th grade. Like I said, that seems to be like one of the big secrets as far as like when we figure out, hopefully and quickly, who's got the virus and who doesn't. You can start making moves to get people away from other people to try to keep it at bay.
Yeah, and you can't come in until you have a negative test. And then we know everybody in the school tested negative today.
Yeah, that sounds like, more rapid testing that is accurate would be a great start to really starting to figure out how to handle this thing and go back to normal society as much as possible and swing things open. And I know a lot of people want to get the schools going on. They were trying to push Broward County to move back up to August 5th, and I think they said, nah, we're going to hold off.
When are those rapid tests going to be like you and I could go to Walgreens and pick up a 12-pack and we know on Thanksgiving we check everybody at the door and make sure that nobody's got the corones before Thanksgiving?
Well, it's going to start going to priority organizations this week. That's the one with the schools. So states will start getting it. I know that college football teams are getting it, I believe, starting today. They're going to be testing with the rapid testing, and that is going to be one of the main reasons why some of those college football teams are playing football now is because of that. So hopefully, by October, we could start getting it, and that really might change things because yesterday I had seen where the CDC was saying, hey, you should be doing virtual Thanksgivings and don't have any family around. And I just, I always like to read the comments, and it was not very favorable with people being like, don't tell me, like, I've had enough. Like, we are doing Thanksgiving, we're doing Christmas, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, yeah, the backlash is very strong.
Yes, and the head of the CDC is trying to tell people, his comment is the coronavirus outbreak is, quote, nowhere near the end. Boom, 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 boom.
Oh, yeah, they have the Thanksgiving COVID. We got to deal with a whole different strand, Virginia.
Yes, so he's saying it's nowhere near the end. Beware, it's still out there. So for Thanksgiving and the holidays, having that rapid testing, to your point, would be great that, you could, maybe do a quick rapid test where everybody say, hey, would you guys pick one up, the morning before your way over, and you could get the results, bam, right back.
It just seems like kind of a no-brainer, like that they should be available not just as gifts to all the schools, but if as a private citizen I want to go buy one and pay $20 for a 12-pack, I should be able to do that to protect the holiday celebrations that I care about.
Could this be the number one stocking stuffer of the holiday season?
Oh,
rapid tests. Yay. How about for Halloween and trick or treat? Instead of candy, we could give kids rapid tests.
I would buy them. I would absolutely.
You imagine how disappointed you'd be if you're a kid, you look down, you want a Snickers, and you got a rapid COVID test?
Kid, that's a gift. Give it to mom.
Terrible. But, so they're starting to kick them out. We'll see what happens. So I know it's been a challenge. Always try to get the temperature from teachers, just how it's going with the virtual learning. Are more kids starting to come back? My wife had echoed something that I had heard. She said, yeah, they're really looking for substitute teachers. And
I saw that.
Yeah,
they sent out an email to parents saying, hey, if anybody knows anybody who wants to be a sub.
Right. Well, we just saw Jaybird's proliferation at math, so can we put him into maybe a 6th grade class?
We could slide him right in. He just made the math quiz.
I'm getting called out. The chat room saying you looked at the chat. I swear on everyone I've lost.
You cheated?
I swear to God I did not.
Damn, he cheated.
No, I swear. I'm telling you that I did not. People call me a cheater.
Damn.
Because then I read the comment. They go, Bird's looking at the laptop. So I'm like, no, screw them. And I close the laptop. Then I open it back up. They go, he closed the laptop. Clearly he was cheating.
Isn't it terrible when people can see what you're doing?
Oh, my God.
Cameras, man.
It's the Truman Show.
We're watching you, Bird.
Oh, my gosh.
Keeping you honest.
I'm terrible at math.
Cameras are everywhere,
Let
aren't
me
they?
have it. I finally got a math question right on my own.
You're not that bad. We're signing you up for 6th grade sub.
I'm terrible at math.
All right, coming up here in just a couple minutes, since Jaybird is in Fuego today, we're going to actually see how well he knows how somebody else does when they're asked questions. Played this game before with Suits. You know, Suits is our millennial. He's right at the cusp between the old Gen Z and millennial, so he's even a young millennial.
Yeah.
He's a young millennial, but he's still got that hint of, I know everything.
Oh, he's Smuggy Jr.
He is Smuggy Jr., following in the footsteps of King Smuggy.
He's eyeballing Kevin's chair.
Oh, yeah,
He
no
tells
doubt.
me. He says, you better stay on your game, Ralston.
I got to tell you, if anything happens to me, I mysteriously disappear or die, look at Suits.
The SVJ show.
He's going to be right in this,
The SVJ.
He's going to be right in this chair the next day.
It's so much harder to say.
SVJ is tough to say.
KVJ is no picnic to say either, but S is worse.
So we're going to play a round of Someone Gets It, meaning either Suits gets it or Bird gets it. Now, Suits either gets the answer right or Bird gets a shock.
Oh, boy.
And what we're going to do is I'm going to throw out the question, and then Bird has to let me know if he thinks Suits is going to get it right or not.
I can read him like a menu.
I'm testing his knowledge, I'm testing Suits' knowledge, and I'm testing Jaybird's knowledge of Suits' knowledge. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
People say read him like a book. He says read him like a menu.
I can read him like a menu.
He's not reading no book.
Who's reading books?
Let's just establish that.
He's reading his menus. All right, we got the shot caller play a fun little round if someone gets it next.
RMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777. 800-561-7777.
This report brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Now offering free local delivery and no payments for 90 days. Call 561-222-CARS. Save thousands at offleaseonly.com. Well, at the moment, we have no major incidents to watch out for on your roadways 95 and the Turnpike, up to speed for the most part throughout Broward and Palm Beach counties. This report brought to you by Massage Envy. I'm Suits 979 WRMF.
At Massage Envy, their commitment to safety has never been greater, so you can confidently take advantage of September's low $55 intro rate. Massage Envy. Keep your body moving.
Hi, Florida. Everybody knows there are things in life that make total sense, like switching to Geico. They offer 24/7 access to licensed agents and have a 97% customer satisfaction rating.
Other things make no sense, like fake pockets on pants, suits, whatever. It's not cool when your own clothes troll you like that.
However, it makes total sense to bundle your renters and car insurance with Geico. You could save a lot, and they can insure your motorcycle, boat, and RV. Geico also has discounts for military and federal employees.
Humble bragging, however, makes no sense. Be boastful or be modest. You can pick one, not both.
On the other hand, it still makes total sense to switch to Geico. They have an industry-leading mobile app you can use to pay your bill, file and manage a claim, or add a new driver. They even have local agents you can meet face-to-face.
Conversely, daylight saving time makes no sense. Nobody likes it. People say it's for the farmers, but they're not fans either. Who are we shifting time for?
So, Florida, it makes sense to switch to Geico, online, over the phone, or with your local agent.
Denny's, you are doing it the right way. I think this is so good. Every month or every 6 weeks, a juice cleanse to reset the system.
I agree. I've been really enjoying it too. I'm on day 2 of my 5-day juicing.
I haven't checked my weight, but I'm going to keep everybody posted with it because I'm hoping to lose about 5 pounds.
You feel good, don't you?
Oh, already. Day 3 is when you start really feeling it because your whole body's empty and it feels fantastic.
Yeah, if you're looking to jumpstart your own weight loss, Squeezed.com juice cleanses. I've done it. Kevin Ralston did it.
Had one last night. Yeah, I'm still doing them. Yeah.
Look at you. Squeeze.com. If you order by 1 p.m., you get it on your doorstep by 9 p.m. today. Squeezed.com juice cleanses.
Welcome to Cumberland Farms.
I just saw a guy look at his phone, fill his tank, and not pay.
Oh, he used our Smart Pay Rewards app. Saves 10 cents a gallon every day.
Oh.
Download the Smart Pay Rewards app, sign up, and save 10 cents a gallon on gas every day at Cumberland Farms. Details at smartpayrewards.com.
Love Jersey Mike's subs? Love them times 12 with our new catering box. Packed full of a dozen individually wrapped subs. They're yours for the sharing. Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
It's Bird. Oh, if you are hungry, Dunkin's got what you need. How about some pumpkin donuts and muffins? How about some pumpkin iced and hot coffee? They also, over at Dunkin', they've got that bacon stuff that I love. Those drizzling bacon strips, Virginia. You got to try those. They're amazing.
I was there yesterday. I saw the bacon strips.
Did you get them?
I did not. We got the hash browns, bagels, donuts, coffee, and snack wraps. I love the snack wraps.
Everything's delicious at Dunkin'. Going there today. This is Jay Bird, and I run on Dunkin'.
If you've been injured in a car crash, let the lawyers of Hicks & Motto fight for you. Our caring, experienced team will work 24/7 to get you the money you deserve. Results matter. Hicks & Motto, your personal injury attorneys. 561-683-2300.
Save yourself thousands. Go to Off Lease Only, the nation's used car destination. They've got a ton of vehicles, low mileage cars, everything from 2016, 17s, 18s, 19s, even 2020 cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans, and they price them below retail. So you get a great deal. No hidden fees, upfront, transparent transaction too. No slippery sales guy that adds on a bunch of money at the end and you're like, wait a minute, what just happened? No hidden fees. Offleaseonly.com. This is the way you're going to save thousands.
If you don't know PPC, if you don't know SEO, if you don't know OTT, if you don't know targeted display, social media management, website development, email marketing, you don't have to. All you need to know is 2060 Digital, South Florida.
We can help you with the digital marketing your business needs, but maybe doesn't understand or have the time to execute. 2060 Digital is a Google Premier Partner. That may not mean a lot to you, but when you consider that only 3% of digital advertising agencies carry that designation, it should. If you're in charge of marketing for business, you'll likely have digital marketing questions. At 2060 Digital, we have the answers. So learn more about us and how we could potentially help your business. Visit our website, 2060digitalsouthflorida.com, and ask for a free digital audit. Log on, 2060digitalsouthflorida.com. 2060 Digital, a division of Hubbard Radio West Palm Beach.
Call your legal team at Anajar & Levine at 1-800-747-FREE for a consultation.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
HGregg.com's Sell Us Your Car event starts now. They're buying cars of all makes and models and paying top dollar, up to $5,000 over KBB value. Need a car? They have thousands in inventory of all makes and models, all thousands below market value. Visit HGregg.com now and see how much you can save.
Happy Tuesday, my sunshine, starting off the day in the mid to upper 70s under partly cloudy skies and a few isolated showers. Highs this afternoon in the low 90s, but feeling like the triple digits. A 40% chance for afternoon to evening showers and storms, most of the rain ending by sunset. I'm WPTV First Alert meteorologist Katya Hall for 97.9 WRMF.
This report is sponsored by Staples Stores. Staples helps your business with everything from office essentials to health essentials, all at amazing prices. In honor of National Coffee Day, this week 24 packs of Dunkin' Original and Pete's Major Dickinson's coffee K-Cups are just $10.99. In-store only offer ends 10/3 while supplies last. Staples.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Shop thousands of 2016 through 2020 vehicles with super low miles. Priced thousands below retail right now at offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF, Palm Beach. The KVJ Workday Grocery Giveaway is on.
Oh, yeah.
Tell us when you listen at work throughout the workday at WRMF.com and listen for KVJ to call your name at 9 a.m., 2 p.m., and 5 p.m. Then call us back in 10 minutes and claim your $200 in free groceries. Putting food on your table, South Florida.
Thank you.
And playing the best variety from the 2000s, 10s, and today for your workday. 97.9 WRMF.
Powered by Scott Smith Injury Law.
All right, somebody is going to get it. Either Suits is going to get right or maybe Jaybird is going to get a shock. That's just basically how the game goes here. We are testing Suits' knowledge, a young millennial, almost a Gen Zer, and we're going to be testing Jaybird's knowledge of Suits' knowledge.
I love it.
Yeah.
I feel like I know the kid, the prodigy, very well. He's in a band with me now. I mean, we're good friends.
We're gelling over here.
Wow. How about that, huh? I'm just drinking this whole thing in.
This friendship. This friendship.
It's a budding love.
Yes.
We're seeing the early phase.
Well, me, him, and Denny's, we all made a hair commitment. We're all growing out our hair long.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Whoa.
We'd love to have the Kevin Ralston, but when it comes to hair, we don't like to.
I could have it done by this afternoon.
Bam, he beat all of you.
It's amazing, by the way.
Okay. Now, Jaybird has got the shot collar on. I'm going to be asking Suits a question. Then Jaybird has to tell me whether or not he thinks Suits is going to get this answer correct. Okay, Jaybird strapping up. Suits, let me ask you the question. VH1 launched in the year 1985 by playing the Star-Spangled Banner, performed by which artist? Was it A, Marvin Gaye, B, Whitney Houston, or C, Billy Joel? Jaybird, do you think Suits is going to get this correct?
I do not.
Okay.
Okay, so I don't think it was Billy Joel. I feel like, I don't know, Whitney Houston, I don't know if she was big that early on, so I'm going to go with Marvin Gaye. The
Suits,
first one.
You are correct.
Gosh, my Lord. What the hell, man?
So, when would you like me to shock him, sir?
Goodness.
Anytime you feel the urge, Virginia.
I swear.
How high do we want this thing to go?
10. Go as the high as you can. Go till I pass
All right,
out.
back up so you don't hit your ankle on the counter.
Just do it, please. Honestly, you talking is worse than the show.
In 3, 2, 1, bringing the pain.
Oh, it doesn't work. It's not working. I hate when this happens.
Denny!
It always makes it
Yeah,
worse.
poor Denny's in there running the
Oh.
KVJ TV.
You probably didn't put it on right.
Yeah, you're right. It's me. That's okay. Just hold on. Okay, it did the vibrating thing.
Okay.
It's gonna happen now.
You ready?
Yes.
In 3, 2, 1.
Oh, okay, you got it. Okay.
Oh.
Is it working?
It's a good one, huh?
That was great, Kev.
Yeah.
Feels like needles.
It does. And any of these Johnny Come Latelys, oh, you're faking it. Come on in here, sign the waiver. Let's put it on your neck.
Do we have a waiver thick enough to cover us if we shock somebody?
I don't think we do.
I don't think so.
It hurts.
Okay. Next one here. Someone gets it. Okay, Such, your question. Which of these was not a popular breakfast cereal in the 80s? A, Breakfast with Barbie, B, Gem and the Holograms, or C, Rainbow Bright cereal? Which of these was not a popular breakfast cereal in the 80s? Jaybird, do you think he's going to be able to tell me which one was not a popular breakfast cereal?
Absolutely not.
He's not going to get this correct.
If he does, it's going to be a guess.
Okay, now there's always that risk,
Well,
too.
he guessed in the last one, too.
And he got it right.
I know.
There is that risk. Okay, you got Breakfast with Barbie, Gem and the Holograms, or Rainbow Bright cereal. Which was not?
Okay, so Barbie's a big brand. I don't remember a cereal with Barbie, but I'm going to think just because that's such a big brand, maybe they did that at one point.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea what the other two are. I've never heard of any of those.
Gem and the Holograms was a cartoon.
Okay.
You old.
Never heard of that. And Rainbow Bright, you said? I mean, that I know Light Bright.
Rainbow Bright was awesome. That was another cartoon.
I love Rainbow Bright.
I'm going to say Rainbow Bright was the cereal that didn't exist.
Okay. Suits, you are
Oh,
Jaybird was right about you being wrong, though, so that's all that matters.
Soups is about to get hot.
Okay. All right, question number 3 we got here for our young millennial. Okay. All right, Suits, tell me this. Electric Youth was a very popular fragrance created by which pop star?
Oh, I know this one.
Because you're old.
Yes.
You should get these right.
Was it A, Paula Abdul, B, Tiffany, or C, Debbie Gibson? Jaybird, do you think Suits is going to get this one correct?
No, I don't.
Okay, Suits, what do you think? Electric Youth, a fragrance created by Paula Abdul, Tiffany, or Debbie Gibson?
Just because I really only know one of them, I'm going to go Paula Abdul.
Going to go Paula Abdul. Bird knows you. You're wrong. It's Debbie Gibson.
Yeah. She had her own fragrance. Do you remember that?
Electric Youth was her album.
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
It was. Yeah. And then, I think she did do that's the whole thing.
Oh.
That's when they really started the whole marketing thing.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm sure I bought it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Just a few more here. Let's see.
I'm locking in, Soups.
So far, you've really rebounded from that first miss.
Yeah.
All right, Suits, our young millennial. Here's your question. The first TV show to ever air in Fox was a late-night talk show hosted by which comedian? So, Fox Late Night. This is right when the network, there used to only be a big 3 when I was a kid. Fox joined the party like in the 90s. Who hosted this? Was it A, Arsenio Hall, B, Joan Rivers, or C, Howie Mandel? Jaybird, do you think Suits is going to get this right?
No, I don't. I don't think he's got it.
I don't know why, but I'm thinking Arsenio. I feel like he had a late night show at some point. I'm going to go A.
You are right about him having a show.
It wasn't Fox, was it?
No, I believe it was. But the first was actually Joan Rivers.
Really? She had a late night show?
She did. Am I
did.
the only one that feels like if Soups gets it wrong, his millennial ass should be shocked?
I like this game. There's no pressure on me.
I mean,
We need another shot caller.
we got to I can put it on him real quick, just like a garter bell. It can go on real quick.
He right now would be writing 4 shots.
I think it's good for the kid. I think it's good for him. I do.
He's a baby.
Okay, final one here. Somebody's going to get it. We'll see if Suits gets it or Jaybird gets it. Which popular soft drink introduced Max Headroom in their commercials in 1985? The question here for our young millennial Suits. Was it Coca-Cola, Mountain Dew, or Yoo-Hoo? Jaybird, do you think Suits gets this right?
No, I don't.
Okay, you think he misses again. Suits, what is the answer?
I'll just take a guess. I'm going to go Coca-Cola.
Gotta go Coca-Cola. You're correct.
Damn it.
Max Headroom from Coca-Cola, 1985. Jaybird was
Bird.
not right about you getting it right.
I hate to have to do this to you,
All right, just give me
but I think I have to shock you, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's the way the game works, Virginia.
In 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Begins and ends with a shock. That's how we do it. Okay. Yeah.
It leaves marks. It really does look like a snake bite.
Those are burnt marks.
I know.
Coming up here in just a bit, we got a Denny's or Animal on the way, and we also need to open up the KVJ confessional because apparently somebody's been using the KVJ show Instagram in a way that maybe they shouldn't, and it's affecting Jaybird's personal life. I'll explain how coming up next.
Hey, I was doing just fine before I met you. I drink too much and that's an issue, but I'm okay. Tell your friends it was nice to meet them, but I hope I never see them again. I know it breaks your heart. Moved to the city in a broke down car and 4 years no calls. Now you're looking pretty in a hotel bar and I can't stop. No, I can't stop. So baby, pull me closer in the backseat of your Rover that I know you can't afford. Bite that tattoo on your your shoulder. Pull the sheets right off the corner of the mattress that you stole from your roommate back in Boulder. We ain't ever getting older.
As good as the day I met you. I forget just why I left you. I was insane. Stay and play that Blink 182 song that we beat to death in Tucson. Okay. I know it breaks your heart. Moved to the city and I broke down crying. 4 years no call. Now I'm looking pretty in a hotel bar. And I can't stop. No, I can't stop.
So baby, pull me closer in the backseat of your Rover that I know you can't afford. Bite that tattoo on your shoulder. Pull the sheets right off the corner of the mattress that you stole from your roommate back in Boulder. We ain't ever getting older. That you stole from your roommate back in Boulder. We ain't ever getting older. 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 We ain't ever getting older.
I think somebody has been using the KVJ show's Instagram in a way that apparently is messing with somebody's personal life here.
Uh-oh, who would do such a thing?
Well, I don't know, but I got a comment from Jaybird that apparently somebody has been going on and using the DMs to try to hook him up with...
Well, I mean, I answer DMs. I answer all the DMs. Some of the DMs come in from ladies that would like to get to know the bird.
So I think we figured out where the smoking gun came from.
Okay. All right. Now,
I think your drunk ass doesn't remember what you say to people, and then you promise them something. Someone sends me a message because I knew it was you. It's not Kevin. It's not Soups, and it's not Denny's, and it wasn't me. But someone said on our. Because I looked back at the script of what was going on there. Someone from the KVJ said Jason is single, and then they said to the girl, "You are adorable." So now the girl thinks whoever's in charge of the KVJ, they're interested, and then they followed up with, "I can't wait for you to meet him."
She's adorable.
She emailed me. She thinks we're going out, and we're not going out.
Nobody's going out right now.
That's not true. We're in phase 3, bro.
Even you're going out.
Corona Carla again.
I got the antibodies.
Yeah, I know. You're just unbelievable.
So when is this date?
It's not happening.
Why are you so afraid of love? Let's talk about that.
Because I wasn't involved in any of it. You see what I'm saying, Kev?
Do you know when the response happened on the KVJ Show Instagram?
It looked like it was on Saturday. Were you drinking on Saturday?
Tons.
I could tell.
So Virginia's getting hammered than getting on KVJ Show Instagram.
I'm multitasking. I'm drinking and working.
Setting
and then
stuff
hooking you up.
and
Yeah.
then not telling me about it.
Yeah.
And then I get a cryptic message from somebody, and I don't know what the hell's going on.
I do it all the time.
I do it all the time.
Well, case closed. I guess I just have to take it. Well, Virginia doesn't.
I don't set anything up. So
that's not true.
Hold on. All I said to her was, whenever we start having events again, you should come on out.
No, I looked into this more.
Oh, yeah.
This is not just a one-off. This is with multiple people.
Oh,
This
yeah,
is,
that's true.
That's what I'm saying. You have no idea who I'm even talking about.
Only the cute ones do I super engage.
And that's not even no offense.
So
but
if you're a female on our KVJ Show Instagram and you haven't gotten a DM,
no offense. See, I
boy.
don't want to be mean either, but me and Virginia sometimes have different taste in people, and
Really?
she's going on her own personal taste. She's setting stuff up, and then I'm in
I
this.
never set anything up.
Well, let me just tell you this, honey boo boo. You are doing things to make people think you're setting them up, and whether you think you're setting me up on a date, they think I'm doing a date with them.
so she sets them up and then you have to let them down?
Yeah, so she's leading them on, and then I'm ghosting them, which is a great situation for me.
So you're just the bearer of disappointment.
Just the picky ghost guy.
She inflates them all up, gets them all excited, and then you're like, yeah, that's not happening.
It's a quite what a fine situation you've painted me into.
What a combo, yeah.
That's what I mean. Not even a heads up.
I just tell them whenever we start doing events again, I would love for you to come out and meet him.
She does that on some of them, and then on some of them, you could tell that she's on her like fifth drink, and she's forgetting to throw different details in there.
Okay.
Just like, oh, you're so good looking. I can't wait for him to meet you, and then that's all she'll say.
Well, I gotta go answer the 18 other messages that want to date you.
How about this? You don't speak for me. No,
I never
I think you
speak for
tried
you.
this.
I speak for me. They know it's me.
No, they do not know it's you.
I tell them.
No, you don't.
I do. All right, well, just so y'all know, it's me, and I'm probably drunk. If it's Instagram DMs,
Okay, there you go.
It's me.
Okay, y'all, in case you didn't know, it is Virginia, and she's probably drunk.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
That's how I pass the time. Vodka lemonade and DMs about Jason.
Jason sets a jerk. He sets up a date, then he doesn't answer me. Like, I didn't even know about it.
How do you know?
Yeah. Oh, my gosh.
Keep your life interesting.
The worst wingman in the game,
worst,
Virginia
yeah.
Snicky.
You're just wound too tight. You do need to get laid.
I'm wound too tight.
Yeah.
I agree with
I'm
that.
trying to spread love over here
Yeah.
and joy.
I agree. I'm wound too tight, but you also are very annoying. So I don't know what to tell you. I mean, we both have our cross to bear.
We've both committed crimes here today.
I gotta go let somebody down real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay, well, on theme, we've got a round of Am I the Jerk?
Yes, she is. But so am I.
Several emails here looking for your verdict. How would you rate the person in this? They want to know, am I the jerk for not paying my original commitment? Says here in this post I saw online, my wife and I have been married for 22 years. She had 2 beautiful daughters from her previous marriage. The girls were 5 and 7 when we met. Their father, who is a doctor, had abandoned them after the divorce.
That's terrible.
He remarries, takes care of his new family. Meanwhile, I have stepped in and have taken care of his girls as if they were my very own. My wife stayed home a majority of our marriage, and I'm a blue-collar worker. I once asked her about seeking out her ex for child support. He's a doctor. He's got plenty of money. Her reply is, we don't need him. We have you. So I asked to adopt the girls, but my wife insisted that her doctor ex wouldn't agree to it. Okay. Regardless, I continued to take care of my family. I put both girls through college. I bought both a car. I was present at all their school events. And I'm currently footing the bill for the eldest daughter's wedding and helping the youngest take care of her 5-year-old. I'm the only papa the baby knows. Well, the Dr. X recently divorced his wife, and he's been trying to repair the relationship with his 2 daughters, having not been there their entire life. Well, my daughter has now told me that she wants her biological dad, the doc, to give her away at the wedding and do the father-daughter dance. I was devastated. I suggested, well, how about we both walk her down the aisle? My wife interfered and told me that I'm just the stepdad and not to mess up her special day. I feel so broken. I've decided that I will not attend the wedding nor pay the remaining $10,000 balance that I already paid towards the $12,000 wedding. My wife has called me petty and threatened to divorce me if I mess up this wedding. However, I'm standing firm on my decision. Am I the jerk?
Oh my gosh, there is so much there.
There is, right?
It's amazing that there's drama involving a wedding.
Oh my gosh, that is a mess. I mean, if I was him, I would be crushed too.
Yeah.
Because you've done the work. That's a lot. That's a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I would be hurt too, but you got to handle this better. Don't lash out at the people you love because you hate the fact that this bad dad is trying to weasel his way back in.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let this destroy your family because you're mad at him. You're destroying things that you took a generation to build with his daughter and with your wife. Like, don't let him wreck that.
I don't believe having the hissy fit and not showing up to the wedding is the right thing.
Me neither.
No.
I do not believe in that.
But saying, okay, if he's going to get the dance, he's going to walk you down the aisle and all that, then, you know.
He can pay.
Yeah, then he can pay. And I would stop with that. And then what it does is it immediately puts her in a situation with Doc Dad where, okay, he can jump in and start doing that, and that's fine. I'll step aside and let all this happen like y'all wanted to. But if he doesn't start to pay, don't put the heat on me saying you're ruining my wedding by doing this. I want you to pay, and I'm going to have my biological dad walk me down the aisle, get the first dance, and all this kind of stuff while you sit on the sidelines and watch. I'd be like, that's not just how life works.
No.
So to me, I think that you could easily not be the jerk just by saying, I'm going to go and just be like, okay, so here's the deal. That's fine if you want him to get all those kind of perks, but he gets to pay. And
I totally agree with you.
I'm not going to go with both because it does sound like the way he's been talked to and treated, he's been a doormat for pretty much his entire marriage. And at some point, you do need to stand up for yourself.
And just realize, too, that this may be a conversation that has to happen between you and the dad. You know, take the mom out of it, take the daughter out of it, and you go talk to him man to man and say, look, here's how it's going to be. You know, I've been there. I've paid for everything. If you want to be there and you want to be at the wedding as the dad walking her down the aisle, here's the tab, bruh.
Any other thoughts on that? 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. Somebody else asking, am I the jerk for feeding my vegan friends chicken?
Yes.
If you did it on purpose, you are a jerk.
Okay, here's what the email says. We had some friends over for dinner who were vegan. I made 2 salads. One had tofu, one had cubed chicken. My wife distracted me with a question about something that I had supposedly handled, but I did not. So I'm a little bit flustered, admittedly, and I handed the wrong salads to the wrong people. It wasn't until later, after dinner was over, that it struck me what I likely had done. Now, nobody said a word to me, so maybe I didn't do it, but I'm about 95% sure that I actually did. Am I the jerk if I don't say anything to the vegans? Honestly, I would be more pissed if somebody fed me tofu, but should he say something now? He's not even sure he did it.
No, you didn't do it on purpose. You don't have malice in your heart. Sometimes accidents happen. If they didn't say anything, move along.
Move it along.
Yeah, don't make a big deal of it after the fact if they didn't even bring it up.
Okay.
I would be interested, though, if we blindfolded Kevin, if he'd be able to tell the difference between a vegan chicken tender and a regular chicken tender.
Ooh.
Because I got to be honest, there's some really, really good vegan chicken tenders out there.
I'd love to do that. I mean, just blindfold Kevin every day.
Yeah.
He's just, okay. Just do the show blindfolded?
That'd be fun.
All right. Yeah, I think I would go for it. I think texture-wise, between tofu and chicken, the traditional, at least I don't know about the stuff that you're talking about, maybe the Gardein, I think I would easily be able to do that.
Tofu, you'd crush. But if somebody deep fried a Gardein with a regular chicken tender, I wonder if you'd be, I don't know if you could.
We could fry.
I know you got a good deep fryer. I think it goes deep.
Got a lot of comments on the first email about the stepdad who's like, yeah, I don't feel like paying for the wedding and I don't think I'm going to go. And a lot of people saying he is not the jerk. Do not pay the remainder of that wedding balance either.
But he needs to go. He needs to be there. Don't throw a fit and be a whiny little mad, upset kid. That's not a good look.
Yeah. Somebody said, how dare the wife say that he's just the stepdad? That's where the major disrespect comes in. That's really tough. I think I'd probably be most upset with my wife first.
The wife should be defending the husband.
I
She should be
agree.
in the daughter's ear going, no. This is your dad that's been raising you.
Yeah, that's the real breakdown. So for that guy, I feel sad for him that he's having to go through that. Let me see. Is somebody texted and said if they are true vegans, they would know that they ate the chicken. Trust me. And I kind of thought that too.
I agree. Because you do know, not to say that the Gardein isn't good, like I was talking about, there is a texture thing that goes on there.
Yes, I can't imagine I would be fooled by that. So I would say, even though you think you're 95% sure you did feed them the wrong salads, I'd say you probably did not. Just my thought. All right, anything else you want to throw in here? 877-979-WRMF. You can hit us up here on the KVJ show. Coming up here, we got Denny's or Animal on deck. If you would like to play along, just call us up. You can be our animal expert for today. Coming up next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777.
800-561-7777. This report brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Now offering free local delivery and no payments for 90 days. Call 561-222-CARS. Save thousands at offleaseonly.com. Traffic very slow right now on 95 in both directions through Lake Worth, and we also have a crash 95 northbound that's blocking a left lane at Southern Boulevard. Give yourself plenty of extra time getting through that area this morning. As for Broward County, watch for a crash slowing you down on 95 northbound. That's on the approach to Davie Boulevard, and heavy delays on 95 southbound on the approach to Oakland Park Boulevard due to another crash in that area. This report brought to you by Massage Envy. I'm Suits 379 WRMF.
At Massage Envy, their commitment to safety has never been greater, so you can confidently take advantage of September's low $55 intro rate. Massage Envy. Keep your body moving.
Did you know Geico's now offering an extra 15% credit on car and motorcycle policies? That's on top of what Geico could already save you. So what are you waiting for? Your dentist to actually believe you?
And you're flossing every day.
Absolutely.
Great. And you're cutting down on your sweets?
Of course.
Save an extra 15% when you switch by October 7th. Limitations apply. Visit geico.com for details.
Well, sometimes as you get older, I'm finding out, unfortunately, that you will put on some weight, different parts of your body, and it just doesn't react the way that it used to. But here's the thing. At Wellington Anti-Aging, they have what is called the Morpheus system. It is amazing. It will mold, sculpt, help melt away the fat in different areas of your body. You can use it around your midsection. You can use it on your flabby thighs, your behind, your arms, any place where you have got basically that fat that you don't want. You can start to get rid of it, and you can mold it. I'm showing on KVJ TV right now. Mexican Queen, she did the Morpheus system. A little before and after right there if you go check that out. It's a really cool little thing, and you can go in there and just use it on any part of your body. They got so many other things that the Morpheus system can do as well, not just getting rid of the fat, but also filling in the lines on your face or the age spots. They can use it for that. This tool does everything. So if you want to see all it does, go online, WellingtonAntiAging.com. You can see where my wife's midsection is toned up, less fat. Get the same thing today for yourself at Wellington Anti-Aging.
Dunkin' Go-To's now with brews. Pair a medium hot coffee with a sausage wake-up wrap, a bagel, a bacon, egg, and cheese croissant, or a power breakfast sandwich for $3, $4, $5, and $6. Or make it iced for 50 cents more. America runs on Dunkin'. Participation may vary. Exclusions apply. Limited time offer. Hi, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 6, only settle when it's the right decision. We try cases all the time, but the truth is, most cases settle. With our lawyers on your side, the insurance company knows if they don't make a fair offer, then we will see them in court. Our experience will assist you in deciding whether to accept an offer or go to trial, and our advice will help you make the right decision. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Offices in Palm Beach and throughout Florida.
Denny's is right in the middle of his juice cleanse right now. I love it. I did it. Kevin did it. We all love it. Squeezed.com juice cleanses. Get rid of the bloat, lose the weight, feel light as a feather. I'm totally into doing this like every month or every 6 weeks. It really does make you feel good and kickstarts eating healthier. If you feel like you've been eating bad and you're just on the wrong track with your diet, this is a great way to kickstart eating healthier and doing right by your body. Order it by 1 o'clock today, and they'll have it on your doorstep by 9 p.m. tonight. You can do vegetable or fruit. You can do spicy. You can do regular. It really is an amazing tasting juice. I'm a big fan. Squeezed.com juice cleanses.
What if you made the rules? You'd probably make ice cream mandatory for breakfast. Maybe decide mullets were fashionable again. And if you were in charge of your wireless plan, you'd most likely do something to save yourself a bunch of money. Well, you're in luck. Because when you get Xfinity Mobile and Internet together, you can save up to $400 a year on your wireless bill. And with Xfinity Mobile, you can choose the perfect data option for each person using it. From unlimited to shared data, or a mix of each. All on one plan. Hey, you're making the rules here. Get Xfinity Mobile and Internet together for just $40 a month. You'll get Internet for 12 months with a 1-year agreement and mobile with our 1 gig wireless data option. Go to Xfinity.com/savebig or call 1-800-XFINITY to learn more. Requires paperless billing and autopay. Ends 10/25/20. Restrictions apply. New performance starter customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Wireless savings compares to averages of top providers. Xfinity Internet required.
We saved big money with our Progressive Home and Auto Bundle and used the cash to take a family vacation.
To Hawaii.
Who's up for a luau?
Yeah!
This is not a real testimonial. Sure, customers can save big money with Progressive, but not enough to go to Hawaii. They'll probably use it for things like the mortgage and groceries, or even a travel magazine, so at least they can see pictures of Hawaii.
Aloha!
Yes, say hello to those beautiful Hawaiian beaches in that magazine. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
You know how these things start. You try a breakfast Baconator from Wendy's. Love it and tell a friend. Your friend tries a sausage, egg, and Swiss croissant. Loves it and tells his friend. His friend tries a honey butter chicken biscuit. Tells another friend. That friend tries a frosty Cheeto and tells another friend. And so on and so on and so on and so on to Wendy's, where you can buy any of these and get another for just $1.
Limited time only. Price and participation may vary. Valid for item of equal or lesser value. Cannot be combined with combo or any other offer.
Time is running out on the most amazing jewelry buying opportunity ever in South Florida. You have until September 30th to get to Diamonds Direct in Boca and take advantage of 5 years, 0 interest financing. So many people are doing this, it makes fine jewelry more affordable than ever. Just pick any item, pay nothing down, and you can spread your payments over 5 years with 0 interest. And nothing's held back at Diamonds Direct. Rings, earrings, pendants, bracelets, bands, designer jewelry from all the top brands. GIA certified diamonds. Imagine that $9,000 Tacori engagement ring for just $150 a month, or that $15,000 diamond tennis bracelet just $250 a month. It's a fantastic and smart way to buy. But don't wait. It's worth the drive from wherever you are in South Florida. But it ends September 30th, only at Diamonds Direct, South Florida's all-new Diamond Direct importer in Boca Raton, behind Town Center Mall, on approved credit. Get details, store hours, and more at diamondsdirect.com.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Visit them at geico.com or call 1-800-947-AUTO.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Shop thousands of 2016 through 2020 vehicles with super low miles. Priced thousands below retail right now at offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF, Palm Beach. Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, Coming up in your dirt of the day, I let you hear Carol Baskin had big doings last night on Dancing with the Stars. What happened? In case you missed it, we'll let you hear it coming up in your dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Time for another round of Denny's or Animal here on the KVJ Show. We are always looking for a great animal enthusiast. If you think that you're that person, you can jump on 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. What we've got here is Denny's making some animal noises, but we've also got the real thing as well. The real gift here is the person who can decipher which is which. So we'll see exactly how well everybody does here with this today. All right, let me see. First up, we have got the sounds of a bald eagle warding off a predator. This is a bald eagle warding off a predator. What do you think? Is this Denny's or Animal? Wow.
I hate that sound so much.
It's intense, man.
That is very intense.
It's intense.
Oh, boy.
What would you be saying on that one? Do you think that is the real thing or is that Denny's?
I'm voting for murder. That's what that sounds like to me.
That's got to be the real thing.
That's real.
I believe that is the real thing, yes. Whew. Very nice. This might be one that you could relate to, Jay Bird. This is the sound of an ostrich running up and scaring a child.
I've been bit by an ostrich.
Okay. What do you think here? An ostrich running up and scaring a child. Denny's or Animal? Now, is that the bird or is that its phone ringing? Is that an ostrich with a cell phone?
I just feel I hope we got consent for that baby for audio right there.
Yeah. Hello? Yeah.
That kid's cry is great. What a horrifying cry.
Denny's ostrich is amazing. All right, going out on a limb. That one is Denny's.
Oh, definitely sweet Denny's.
Yeah. And finally here, what do you think about this? A wildebeest giving birth.
Oh, this might be graphic.
A wildebeest giving birth. Is this Denny's or Animal?
Did the baby fall in a lake?
I don't know. Maybe it was one of those tub births.
Could have been
water birth at home.
Yeah. It's grunting. You can hear it wiggling out, and then.
Did the baby make it?
I don't know. Yeah, is that the sound of hello world, or is that the sound of goodbye world?
It don't sound like hello.
There you go. All right. Well, the sounds of nature.
What great fun that was.
Abound on Denny's or Animal.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away. Cause you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, Mark Cuban is stepping up to help a former NBA player who has fallen on some tough times. I'll tell you what he is doing for this former Cleveland Cavaliers guard who is definitely in a bad way. Before we get into that, last night, Dancing with the Stars, I don't have to tell you guys what happened because I'm sure you were locked in and watching it live. Carol Baskin was up for elimination.
Again.
And unfortunately, this time did not survive.
Carol is going to be going home. How are you feeling right now, Carol? My husband is going to be so happy I'm coming home. Yes, okay.
It's Carol Baskin from the Cat Rescue.
You know who's not happy? The dead husband, the one that you killed.
She sing talks, and I don't trust anybody that sing talks.
Good point. Yeah. You know, they're going to put her in Tiger King the musical next.
She would do great at that. She kind of dresses like she's in a musical, too.
She does, yeah.
That probably's coming next.
Meghan McCain had her baby, and we'll just guess here. She named her baby the most patriotic name ever. What do you think Meghan McCain named her baby?
Red, white, and blue.
No.
Sam.
No.
Uncle Sam.
Let me give a couple more guesses.
You'll get
here.
it. I thought about it for a second, and I got it.
Washington?
No.
Jefferson.
Lincoln.
I think we're going the other way. I'll just tell you.
Yeah, you finally got us in the dirt, but it's an impossible game.
Liberty. She named the baby Liberty.
We might have been here a while.
We might have been. And then she told everybody on The View, and they all congratulated her at the same time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mark Cuban is stepping up personally to help a ex-NBA star. I guess this guy, Delonte West, who was a Cleveland Cavaliers guard, has fallen on some tough times. I think the guy was like seen on the side of the road holding a sign and begging for money and has had really bad problems with drugs and stuff. And
he was the one that when LeBron made the decision to leave Cleveland the first time to come to Miami, there were rumors that Delonte West was having an affair with LeBron's mom. And LeBron was not a fan of that and trying to get Delonte out of there and ruin his life because the saying was James chose south and his mom rode west.
I mean, that is quite the dig.
That's a bomb.
And so if you hear that over and over again, in fact, they had T-shirts in Cleveland when LeBron decided to leave that said that. So if that is in your face, front and center, and you're LeBron James, and now you're the embarrassment of the NBA because of this affair your mom's had. Remember, his mom also got into that fight in the valet line at the Fontainebleau in Miami Beach.
Absolutely.
So she's a feisty one.
Did she really actually sleep with him, or is this just rumors?
That's only the rumor. But I do know just from that altercation, and I think a few others that I had heard, there were about 2 or 3 incidents. His mom is a little, or at least was a little feisty.
What do you think? Do you think she slept with the West dude?
There seemed to be some tension for whatever reason. I don't know that it was that, but there was some tension.
Imagine that one of your teammates is banging your mom?
Jay Bird.
Or former teammate?
Jay Bird and Big Linda start hooking up.
I mean, again, she's a grown-ass woman. She can do what she wants. Still, it's a little
odd.
It's a little going over the line, in my opinion.
Yikes. Okay, I forgot that he was involved in that. So maybe his life started to spiral.
He's known more for that than his basketball.
I understand why.
Maybe his life fell apart after that because, money
How much
and
did LeBron
power
have to play with that?
Yeah, did LeBron ruin this guy? I don't know. But the guy is definitely on bad times. And so Mark Cuban is stepping up and sending him to rehab and paying for everything to try to help him get clean.
Could you imagine though? So you have all these people with shirts about some dude sleeping with your mom.
Yeah,
that's got to get in your head.
And when the Heat were going back to play the Cavaliers, everybody's wearing the shirts courtside.
Yeah, and that's what's going on in your dirt of the day.
It's time for viral audio.
So hide your kids, hide your wife. Double rainbow all the way across the sky.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
It's been a great week for Florida sports. I mean, the Dolphins starting Thursday night, winning the Canes big on Saturday. You've got the Marlins making the playoffs. You got the Heat in the NBA Finals. And if you extend it to the entire state in the goodwill, you got the Tampa Bay Lightning last night trying to close out the Stanley Cup Finals with a win over the Dallas Stars.
Taken along by Radulov. Got it on back to the point, and another shot is blocked back down. They hustle back for it, and they're trying to get there, and they got a trigger pull of a shot that went wide that time. Was Goodrow. And the Tampa Bay Lightning have won the Stanley Cup.
Wow. All right, there you go. So some big stuff there. So let's hope that we're able to play some audio when it comes to the Miami Heat. We're going to get things going tomorrow night in Orlando against the Lakers and LeBron. So there you go. It's all coming around. Full circle, baby. All right, coming up here on the KVJ show, man, oh man, I want to just see if we got anybody out there that thinks they have a good celebrity impression. Like enough where you could call up a store and fool them into thinking that you are the celebrity you say you are.
I'll tell you who's really good at impressions, Master Soda from the Snack Pack.
Yeah,
he is really
He
good.
does the Family Guy dude. He actually does me really good too.
I know, he's done you on this show.
He called Ann
He tricked Ann. He tricked
Yes,
Ann.
I love his impersonations. He's good.
He's really good.
Yeah, he definitely is. But listen to this. The only reason you know this is not the celebrity they say they are is because of the TikTok video they made. A guy who does a really good Kevin Hart impression called a gym to see if he could get a free couple days at the gym. Listen to how good this guy is doing Kevin Hart.
I was actually hoping to talk to someone about a gym membership. This is Kevin Hart. I'm in town for the weekend. I was actually thinking about getting a gym membership, just something short term. I don't need nothing long, maybe like 2 or 3 days. I'm only in town for a few days, so I'm actually gonna fly out soon. So I was actually thinking, do you guys do celebrity discounts?
Celebrity discount?
Yes, ma'am. Come on, Ebony, it's Kevin Hart. Me and you, I know you already feel the vibe.
Oh my gosh, is this Kevin Hart for real?
This is actually Kevin Hart. I wouldn't lie about that. Swear to God.
Oh my God, I think it's Kevin Hart.
It is Kevin Hart. How you doing?
Okay, my boss said if you want to come in here for 2 to 3, this is him, 2 to 3 days.
Okay.
To work out, you got to come in right now.
I have to come in
here right now.
I just got in town. I got to unload my bags and everything. Dwayne
No
Johnson.
way. Dwayne Johnson, he's not with you. Stop.
Dwayne will be in town tomorrow morning.
Dwayne will be here tomorrow morning.
He's my trainer. Somebody got to train me.
He sounds just like him.
Amazing.
Just like him.
Amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Amazing. Okay, well, you can call us up. You don't have to tell us who you are. That'll be our job. We got to try to guess what the celebrity is that you're doing the impression of. 877-979-WRMF. Bring your fame, your glory, and your celebrity impressions right now to the KVJ show.
We are the crowd, we're coming out. Got my flash on, it's true. Need that picture of you, it's so magical. We'd be so fantastical. Leather and jeans, garage glamorous. Not sure what it means, but this photo of us, it don't have a price. Ready for those flashing lights, 'cause you know that, baby, I'm your biggest fan. I'll follow you until you love me. Paparazzi, baby, there's no other superstar. You know that I'll be your paparazzi. Promise I'll be kind, but I won't stop until that boy is mine. Baby, you'll be famous, chase you down until you love me. Paparazzi. I'll be a girl backstage at your show, velvet ropes and guitars. Yeah, 'cause you're my rock star in between the sets. Eyeliner and cigarettes. Shadow is burnt, yellow dancing return. My lashes are dry, purple teardrops I cry. It don't have a price. Loving you is cherry pie, 'cause you know that, baby, I'm your biggest fan. I'll follow you until
Do you have a best celebrity impression? Is there somebody that you think that you kind of nail?
I do.
Who's your best?
That's what's coming up in the dirt of the day, Kev.
Oh, that is a good one.
I hate men. Oh, I'm Virginia. Whoa.
That's a good one.
Boom, nailed it.
Yeah. We were just playing this Kevin Hart impression. I think we ought to try Denny's here in just a second, too. I always love that Denny's best impressions. This guy is pretty solid on the Kevin Hart, I think.
He sounds just like him.
I think he does.
Yeah, like I said, the thing that really helps is he does a TikTok video. And so you can kind of tell that it is him without a doubt. And you're like, oh, wow. Looking at his face and then the voice, you're like, that's amazing. It doesn't even match.
I was actually hoping to talk to someone about a gym membership. This is Kevin Hart. I'm in town for the weekend. I was actually thinking about getting a gym membership, just something short term. I don't need nothing long, maybe like 2 or 3 days.
Wow, how about that?
That's really good.
That is amazing. Tell me you wouldn't, what is the power of that, though? What can you do with that? Because you get yourself a gym membership, but then you actually have to show up and physically look like Kevin Hart, and that's not going to work.
No, you tell them at the end that you're messing with them. You're a jerk if you let them think Kevin Hart and The Rock's really coming in the gym.
I wonder if he did, and I didn't see the end of the video.
They get all excited.
Yeah,
they call their friends.
That ain't cool.
Oh, that's very sad.
So what do you do, though? And you just let him off the hook and be like, I'm just messing around.
After you finish recording, I think you have to call him right back immediately.
I don't even know if I would believe him, though. You know, if they said, oh, because he sounds so good. If he even said that, no, I'm not really that. He'd be going, I don't know. I don't even know if I believe that. Let me get Denny's in here real quick. I want to see how many impressions he can go through before we can guess it. We each play the game. Denny's does an impression of a celebrity.
Denny's hates doing this.
I know he does. That's why he's like dragging his feet on getting in here.
He hates doing impressions. The one time I went on the air, I go, Denny's loves impressions. And Kevin saw that Denny's wasn't good at him. It's like, all right, we're doing this bit a lot.
Oh, Denny's.
I know. For a guy who doesn't like being on the air, he has a lot of features.
Okay. All right, so let's see here. Let's see how many it takes before somebody can get it right. Okay, first impression, only Denny's knows who it is. Let's hear a celebrity impression. You can do anybody, whoever you think your best.
So I thought you guys were holding
impression
up cards for me.
Denny says it.
No.
Sorry, I was grabbing calls.
Okay, I'm trying. You got a lot of stuff going on here.
I didn't hear the setup.
Okay.
I apologize.
You can think of any celebrity that you want. Any celebrity that you want. And Virginia and I are going to try to guess who this celebrity is. We're going to see how many it takes before we can get it right.
All right.
Jaybird gave you a suggestion.
All right.
Let's start you off easy.
Okay.
I kind of hang out with people like this.
Okay, all right. That's all you get.
Yeah, if you want, you can read this Duncan.
Oh,
spot.
perfect. Yeah. I just need
America
something.
runs on Duncan.
Yeah, there you go.
I do warm and delicious stuffed bagel minis. Everything with a plain creamy cream cheese.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
I think it changed.
Yeah, I think it did too.
I don't know if I'm going to do so well.
Okay, I'm going to guess that is Denny's doing an impression of Sean Connery.
Kevin nailed it.
Oh, boom, you nailed it. You crushed it.
Kevin nailed it.
Okay, do one more and I'll let Virginia go first next.
All right.
Okay,
Dang,
one more.
you're good. I don't know. You should keep going.
I
You're
told
on a
you
roll.
Denny's is good at celebrity impressions, didn't I?
Well, you're also good at reading Denny's.
Yes.
Yeah, nailed it. Okay.
This will be a trickier one. Because the celebration, Dunkin' is giving away a free medium.
I got it.
Hot or iced coffee with the purchase on September 29th.
All right, Virginia, guess, because if not, I got it.
Okay.
I got it.
It's somebody with a southern accent.
Oh, I got it.
I don't know if it is actually. Denny's might have given this person a southern accent.
Yeah, it
They
could
don't
have
have one?
It could have happened.
I never heard it.
Denny's, you've thrown me for a loop.
If I get it, though.
Oh, I'd be amazed.
Guess.
I'll be shocked.
I would be
You
amazed.
go.
You're
If-
passive,
if you-
Virginia?
If you think you know, do it.
It's Morgan Freeman.
That was a terrible Morgan
It
Freeman.
was a rough Morgan Freeman. It was even worse of who it's supposed to be.
It's not good. It's
Who
not.
is that supposed to be?
Barack Obama.
Why does he sound like
Yeah,
he's from
okay.
Mississippi?
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, well, Morgan Freeman's from Mississippi. It works out.
Is it Barack from like Chicago?
Give me a Muppet or something.
Do you want anybody else? You want him to do any more?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, I'll have him. You can work up another one. I got Ryan here from Wellington. He wants to try one out on us. Okay, Ryan, what you got? Let's hear your celebrity impression.
What? Come on. Get it, dog. I'm hungry.
Oh, that's I got it. DMX. Is that DMX?
Correct.
That-
Kevin.
That's not bad. It's good. That's a pretty good little DMX.
You got an ear for this game.
Can you
Dialed
do
in today.
Virginia, do your Gollum impersonation.
That's just my regular voice. It's Gollum / girl is a troll under a bridge.
Oh, my dirt is so pretty.
Okay, one more here, Denny's.
Oh, with a snack and bacon. Eat sizzled strips of crispy bacon.
This one's Southern too?
I think they all turned Southern when I put on the spot.
Again, I've never heard Southern in this person's voice.
Uh-oh. Give us a little more.
Fresh bacon. It's nice fresh bacon. I mean, that's all you get. It's going to get worse as I go on.
There's no way anybody can get this one.
Okay. Hold on, no, I think I got it.
There's no way.
Okay, Virginia, guess.
Kelly Pickler.
Oh, jeez.
No.
That is incorrect.
Okay. I'm just going on a limb here.
All right.
Martha Stewart.
Oh, man.
Hi ho, Kermit the Frog here.
Oh,
That was
your
Kermit?
That was Kermit.
I was trying not to say hi ho is his coined phrase.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that wasn't good.
That's a great round, Denny.
He started off strong, I thought.
No, we didn't.
Kevin started off strong.
Coming up here in just a couple of minutes, Jaybird has downloaded what is really kind of an embarrassing and desperate app, considering.
I deleted it this morning.
Oh, you did? Your
Worse than
conscience got the
Dinky
best of you?
Ones?
I did.
So what was this embarrassing app, and what is the most embarrassing app you have on your phone? You can also let us know here by texting the KVJ show at 877-979-WRMF.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777. 800-561-7777.
This report brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Now offering free local delivery and no payments for 90 days. Call 561-222-CARS. Save thousands at offleaseonly.com. Crashes on both sides of 95 here in West Palm slowing you down. 95 southbound, we got a wreck at Forest Hill Boulevard blocking 2 lanes. And northbound 95 around Southern, we have a crash as well. You're seeing backups in that area. As for Broward County, delays still heavy on 95 southbound following an earlier accident at Oakland Park Boulevard. Look for those slowdowns back to Copans Road. This report brought to you by Massage Envy. I'm Suits Strice of 9 WRMF.
At Massage Envy, their commitment to safety has never been greater, so you can confidently take advantage of September's low $55 intro rate. Massage Envy. Keep your body moving.
Couple things that I love. I love quality and I love choice, and I get both when it comes to Xfinity. The quality comes in their internet. Fastest speeds on the planet, reliable, everything I need, and that X5 advanced security. It is the best internet package I've ever had, and I've never had a complaint. Now, if they're that good with that, imagine if you could get the Xfinity Mobile. And how about this for a concept? Save yourself a ton of money by putting them both together, the internet and the Xfinity Mobile. And you can even choose the perfect data option for each person using it, from unlimited to shared data or a mix of each all in one plan. And you can get Xfinity Mobile and internet together for just $40 a month. You'll get the internet for 12 months with a 1-year agreement and mobile with their 1 gig wireless data option. When you go to Xfinity.com/save big or just call 1-800-XFINITY today. Requires paperless billing and auto pay. Ends 10/25/20. Restrictions apply. New performance starter customers only. Equipment tax fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Xfinity internet is required.
Welcome to Cumberland Farms.
I just saw a guy look at his phone, fill his tank, and not pay.
Oh, he used our SmartPay Rewards app. Saves 10 cents a gallon every day.
Oh.
Download the SmartPay Rewards app, sign up, and save 10 cents a gallon on gas every day at Cumberland Farms. Details at smartpayrewards.com.
Ready to send your child safely back to school? You can with Charter Schools USA. Our schools in Palm Beach County are open and offer a flexible approach to learning. You have the choice of in-person classes on campus, online learning from home, or a combination of both. We have the strictest safety protocols in place, plus leading-edge technology, so your child can learn without interruption. Give your child a tuition-free public charter education you can trust. Now enrolling K-12. Learn more at palmbeach.charterschoolsusa.com.
You know, I went over on Friday and I got to meet the brand new doctor at the Aquaplastic Surgery Center. Dr. Adam Bauermeister is now on the team, helping out the effort at the Aquaplastic Surgery Center. Of course, Dr. Rankin and Dr. Dev are still there, and they're amazing. But you got to go meet Dr. Adam Bauermeister, the newest member of the team. You know, all of these surgeons experienced and loved and respected by their patients and their staff. Go online, go read what the patients wrote, like the reviews, the testimonials. Go see the before and after pictures. It really is amazing, the life-changing transformations that the team at Aquaplastic Surgery Center is giving people. It really is incredible. These are the best doctors, and they're giving the best results. Now with offices in Jupiter and Fort Lauderdale and Miami, connect at aquaplasticsurgery.com.
Nowadays, it's more important than ever to know the value of $1, or 3, or 4, or 5, or even 6. New Dunkin' Go-Tos, now with brews. Now get a wake-up wrap with sausage and a medium hot coffee for $3. A bagel with cream cheese spread and a medium hot coffee for $4. A bacon, egg, and cheese croissant with a medium hot coffee for $5. Or a power breakfast sandwich and, you guessed it, a medium hot coffee for $6. Or make it iced for 50 cents more. Dunkin' Go-Tos, now with brews. America runs on Dunkin'. Participation may vary. Exclusions apply. Limited time offer.
Good Greek moving and storage. Your superhero movers.
We saved serious cash with our Progressive Home and Auto Bundle and used the money to buy a new boat.
Who's ready to water ski?
This is not a real testimonial. Sure, customers can save big money with Progressive, but not enough for a new boat. They'll probably spend it on rent or gas money or maybe one of those little plastic wading pools for the yard.
Ahoy there!
Is what the captain might say. On the toy boat. In your wading pool. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
You know how these things start. You try a breakfast Baconator from Wendy's. Love it and tell a friend. Your friend tries a sausage, egg, and Swiss croissant. Loves it and tells his friend. His friend tries a honey butter chicken biscuit. Tells another friend. That friend tries a frosty chino and tells another friend. And so on, and so on, and so on, and so on to Wendy's, where you can buy any of these and get another for just $1.
Limited time only. Price and participation may vary. Valid for item of equal or lesser value. Cannot be combined with combo or any other offer.
I am obsessed with my new windows that I got from B&T Windows and Doors, and I really now want to switch out all the windows. In phase 1, I did 3 windows and a door. We went with the most rickety stuff first, and now I just can't wait for phase 2. B&T brought out a great team. Kevin, you are going to love the installation team. I got to call over there and make sure you get Emilio. He is amazing.
He's the guy, huh?
He is my favorite. He's so good. But all of their guys are amazing. They've been doing this for over 10 years now. Experience does count when it comes to installing windows and doors. These guys are good at it. Protect your home and use the best products. You know, at B&T, they only use PGT custom windows and doors. Those are the best-selling high-impact windows and doors on the market. So you're getting the best installation, guys, and you're getting the best product. Go online, read all about upgrading your home and making it look good and be safe. BNTwindowsanddoors.com.
Do you need legal help? Call Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
HGregg.com's Sell Us Your Car event starts now. They're buying cars of all makes and models and paying top dollar, up to $5,000 over KBB value. Need a car? They have thousands in inventory of all makes and models, all thousands below market value. Visit HGregg.com now and see how much you can save.
Happy Tuesday, my sunshine, starting off the day in the mid to upper 70s under partly cloudy skies and a few isolated showers. Highs this afternoon in the low 90s, but feeling like the triple digits. A 40% chance for afternoon to evening showers and storms, most of the rain ending by sunset. I'm WPTV First Alert meteorologist Katya Hall for 97.9 WRMF.
This report is sponsored by Florida Power and Light.
Now, the family that saves energy together can win together too. The FPL Energy Analyzer makes it easy to help keep your bill low with easy ways to save and a chance to win a $10,000 home energy makeover. See how at fpl.com/take control.
More KVJ Show right now on 97.9 WRMF.
Jaber was so full of shame that he downloaded this app that he's already deleted it off his phone this morning.
Is it the dinky ones?
No, think this might actually even be more humiliating than Dinky Ones, which is a website for men with small members.
By the way, that's a weird website.
It is, huh?
Oh, yeah.
I can only imagine.
I haven't. I can deactivate it. I'm not, because it is a good read. For the podcast, I gotta send you some new screenshots. It is some fascinating stuff.
See, initially you were upset that I signed you up for this social media platform for small penis guys, but now look at it.
Oh, I'm not even. I'm way too. It sounds gross and crass to say this, but I'm way too big for that website.
Good for you?
Yeah,
What?
I'm way too big for that website.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like micro peen that they're into on that thing.
Micro.
It's weird.
Wow.
Yeah, and they get offended if you don't have a micro peen.
Well, I could see. I mean, you don't want some big guy coming in there and crashing the party.
Yeah, it's
with his BDE.
You're too big for the small dong site, and you're too small for the big dong site?
Well, just so you know, I didn't sign up for that on my own. Virginia did that secretly, but I will say...
He's very active for you on social media.
Yeah, I know. I can't imagine why I don't date anybody. People always go, why don't you date anybody? Well, Virginia really is the reason why.
I created this profile, and
every time I talk to somebody, it always will blow up in a fiery car wreck. Always.
No.
It's my fault.
Big time.
It can't be your walls.
Why don't you mind your own business, and we'll see how Bird flourishes in love.
Okay, fear of commitment.
No,
okay, fear of not minding your own business.
I can't. I need to know what you're up to, and I make no apologies.
Yeah, no, dating's fun, Kev.
So this app that you had is more embarrassing than Dinky One, at least considering who downloaded it and why. You are a big fan of this show. I finally saw the preview for it the other day on CBS. It's the Love Island.
Yeah, I love it. It's so corny and over the top. It does kind of make you want to get in the dating world a little bit. I noticed that watching it go, everyone's making out.
You missed the game.
Love Island makes you miss the game a little bit. It
I
does.
get it.
And then it'll show people making out, but then it shows the fallout after, the drama.
There's always a fallout.
We're trying to avoid the drama in our lives.
I hear you, yeah. So just having that on your phone as a 43-year-old single dude, you're like, okay, this may look weird.
Well, because you download the app and then you vote for what couple you want in. I was voting for couples.
Oh, you're in it.
You are.
So I deleted it this morning because I noticed I spent like 20 minutes on this app. And I told Kevin, it depressed me. So I deleted the app.
Kind of was a statement on your life.
Well, I just don't want to spend that much time on Love Island, the app. It's bad enough I'm spending so much time watching the show.
I think you're on your own Love Island.
I am. I'm on my own Love Island.
You and a dog.
Anybody got an embarrassing app on their phone that they would care to admit to?
Oh, let's
Does anybody
see.
do anything? I think mine are all pretty
Yeah.
standard. If I've got anything that's a little bit off, it would be my kid who's got any kind of like games on here. But that's about it. I keep it like with everything. I keep everything all neat and tidy. So I got nothing.
Yeah, I'm pretty high and tight with these. I don't have a lot of space on this phone. I don't know why, but when Panda got me a new phone, I got the newer model, but I got downgraded in my memory. That's a rude awakening. So I had to delete a bunch of apps because my phone wasn't able to hold it all.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know. I got a downgraded phone.
Well, what I've got here is another Like Island clip from the show. We play Love Island is the name of the show. The game is actually Like Island. So you try to guess how many times the people on this show say the word like. I'll give you the length of the clip to help you figure out your math here. It is a 27-second clip. So how many times do you think you can work the word like into a 27-second conversation?
So just know there's drama going on here, obviously, in this clip, and someone's thinking about a relationship, and there's a lot on her mind.
Okay.
A lot.
It's one girl or two?
She's talking to another dude, but you're just going to really hear the girl.
Okay.
You'll hear him at the end. He didn't really get a lot to... Didn't get a lot
He didn't get a lot of words in?
He didn't get a lot in.
I'm going to go with 14 on my guess.
I'm going to go with 15.
Okay. All right. We got any other guesses in there? Denny's, you got a guess for us? How many you think? He's going to go 20.
Oh.
So just so you know, when I'm doing the like hunting, my personal goal is to bring in a clip that's got at least 20 likes within 30 seconds. That's the goal.
Okay.
Because that's really tough to do.
Should we change our numbers?
No. Maybe I'm giving you a hint. Maybe I'm not.
After we already said our numbers, Virginia.
Oh, he's in my head now. I play to win.
Suits. What is your guess? How many do you think? He's going to go 1-5, same as Virginia. Okay. All right. Let's see how many we got here. How many likes can we work in here in a 27-second clip from the TV show Love Island?
Honestly, like, the one thing that, like, I've been going back and forth about, sometimes you just say things that are, like, literally in my head, and it's so weird. Like, I just want to continue.
Okay, we got a solid 4 or 5 there.
I've got 4.
I have 4, but I thought I have 4 without confidence.
Okay, 4 we'll say in just the first 10 seconds.
Yes.
To spend time with you and, like, full transparency, because I just want to, like, knock this out, because obviously, like, the recoupling, I feel like it's just, like...
Okay, wow, that's another 4, I think.
It was
quick.
We're up to 9.
Okay. All right, so we had 4 in the first one, and we had 4 in the second one?
I've got us at a count of 9.
I said 9 as well.
Okay. All right. So here we go. So there must have been 5 in there in the first clip then. Okay, so we got 11 seconds left here.
You know, like, you read the text, like, you know, it's like that. So, honestly, like, I am going to have a conversation with Jeremiah, and, like, that makes me feel comfortable, because, like...
Do what is best for you.
That was another 5.
He's like, how can I get away from this chick?
Okay, so if we had 5, 5, and 4, that's 14, correct?
That is.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I said, 14.
Dang, Kevin, you're good.
That's it. Maybe I've got the app.
On the money.
Yeah.
It's very good. That's kind of on the lower end, too.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you're gunning for 20.
What sucks is going through all those clips. You have to really listen for the like part of it. And there'll be clips they'll have maybe 9 likes. I'm going, it's just not good.
Enough.
It's not enough likes.
I need more.
I know. Somebody texted in and said, another show that's a really big offender is Big Brother. Last night they had Cody and Danny, and Cody used like so many times in a very short period.
Wait, Big Brother was last night?
I watched Sunday's episode last night, but was there a new Big Brother
No,
on?
it wasn't. Okay, I think they're talking about Sunday's night. And they're right, Cody, you could do the like game with Big Brother as well. There's some liking to death in there.
Mm-hmm. And somebody's saying they thought that we got 15, not 14. So that would be Virginia and Suits, if that's correct.
Oh.
Too many to count.
Well, this is an upset.
Yeah, I didn't want to make a thing of it. I think there's more than what we said.
Really?
Yeah, I did. I always have an initial number.
Okay. How many did you think coming in when you listened to it?
I thought we had 16 coming in.
Oh, my.
Okay, then we missed 2 at least.
I think we missed 2, but then...
We'll leave it at 30.
Yeah, I didn't think everyone wanted to hear that clip again.
Yeah, I think we're good. Coming up here in just a couple of minutes, talking TV. I thought this was kind of interesting. You ever wonder why Netflix cancels shows after 2 seasons?
Yeah.
It is actually deliberate, and there's a reason for it. I'll let you know what that is next on the KVJ Show.
I feel by the wayside like everyone else. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, but I was just kidding myself. Our every moment I started a place, 'cause now that they're gone, all I hear were the words that I needed to say. When you hurt under the surface, like troubled water running cold. Well, time can heal, but this won't. So before you go, was there something I could have said to make your heart beat better? If only I'd have known you were the storm to weather. So before you go, was there something I could have said to make it all stop hurting? It kills me how your mind can make you feel so worthless. So before you go, was never the right time, whenever you're cold. Went little by little by little until there was nothing at all. Or every moment I started to play, but all I can think about is seeing that look on your face when you hurt under the surface, like troubled water running cold. Well, time can heal, but this won't. So before you go, was there something I could have said to make your heart beat better? If only I'd have known you were the storm to weather. So before you go, was there something I could have said to make it all stop hurting? It kills me how your mind can make you feel so worthless. So before you go, we'll be better off by now. If I let my walls come down, maybe I guess we'll never know. You know, before you go, was there something I could have said to make your heart beat better? If only I'd have known you were the storm to weather. So before you go, was there something I could have said to make it all stop hurting? It kills me how your mind can make you feel so worthless. So before you go.
You ever notice that a lot of really good shows on Netflix get canceled after 2 seasons? You're like going, oh, what happened? There's a lot of shows that are that way that fit into that category. Sense8 was a show that had a fan base that they canceled after 2 seasons. The OA, Luke Cage, and now the sci-fi show Altered Carbon. I thought somebody just recently told me about that, and I put it on my list on Netflix to start watching, and then I'm like, oh, wait, it got canceled?
Are they doing that thing that you like where they write a beginning, a middle, and an end, and then when they're done, they're done?
I don't think that's necessarily it, and I am okay with that concept. If you were like, I see 2 seasons of this, and here's the storyline and the arc, and at the end of the first season, you hit the middle, and then it ramps down, and then it ends great, season 2, I'm okay with that. But apparently what is going on at Netflix is something a little bit different. They have, I guess, a more stringent system of rating what makes a show successful. Now, when you have a network show on network television, a lot of times the financial responsibility of making the show is shared between the network and a distributor, because the distributor can then put the show into syndication on multiple networks after it's all over. When you see a Netflix original, it's Netflix that is the one that is carrying the entire financial burden of that show. And so they have a number immediately. When they say, okay, Altered Carbon, we're going to put this much money into making this sci-fi show that's expensive, you have to have this much of a fan base and this many views at a certain time, or else we're not going to renew you, because financially for Netflix, it does not make sense.
So they have a specific metric that you have to meet.
Yes.
Okay.
And a lot of people will say, what happens when you get into it? Sense8 has a big fan club. The OA, Luke Cage, Altered Carbon. All these shows get that really passionate, small fan base, and they're screaming at the top of their lungs, this is one of the best shows you've ever made. Netflix, you have no clue. And they yell at them, and they do petitions online. We're going to sign a petition for you have to bring it back or else.
Have those online petitions, have they ever worked? Have they ever brought anything back?
Never.
I've always seen even the change.org, do those ever work?
Some of them do.
They do?
Yeah, and different things.
Okay.
But it's not going to work with Netflix, because they're like going, okay, you want to really speak? Give us the money. Pay for the show, or you know what you need to do is
spread the word.
Recruit other people to start watching it. And some shows are just meant to be niche shows. And that's just it. You can't have a mass budget for a niche show. And Netflix finds out within 2 seasons, if they just created a niche show. Now, sure, I mean, they may love it. That niche audience is so passionate about this show, they can't imagine why you didn't renew it. Apparently, Netflix has something called 28-day viewership, which refers to the number of people who watch an entire season of a show within a month. And so that is one of the big metrics they use is 28-day viewership. And so they will make a lot of their decisions on renewing shows within a month of the show being out there, saying, it's just not quite catching on the way that we hope. And it may be enough where they're like, well, let's give it another season. Because you think about all the shows that have been big in the history of television. Seinfeld never caught on in season 1.
It's true.
It took a while. And imagine if they would have had the Netflix concept of saying, we're going to cancel it. Seinfeld would never have become the hit that it was.
The beloved Office. The Office was not a hit right off the bat. In fact, the first season was considered very awkward.
Yeah.
They had to change Michael Scott Carell's character because he was so unlikable.
Mm-hmm.
Steve Carell. Jeez, huge fan of her.
Scott, his brother?
Michael Scott.
I was like trying to follow you, but you're tough.
Michael Scott is his name on this show. I'm dumb.
They say financially it makes more sense for Netflix to commission a new show than to renew an underperforming show, which is only going to get more expensive the longer the series goes on. And that's part of the math, too, is that shows on Netflix are more expensive after season 2 and even more expensive after season 3, with the premiums going up each season. Is how they set it up. So it's going to cost them more and more money. So they have a financial arc on viewership on how much you have to get. Because season 2 is cheaper than season 3 cheaper than season 4, and so on and so forth. So there you go. So that's just it. So they look for mass appeal shows, not just a show that's dedicated to a particular fan base. And they say something like Stranger Things can bring in new audiences and maintain current ones. And that's why Stranger Things keeps getting renewed and Altered Carbon does not.
They do a lot of stand-ups on the Netflix, too. A lot of comedy stand-ups. That stuff you would never even...
Probably low overhead. It's not a lot of money to create, and it's a one-off, and there's not a lot of risk.
Yeah, that makes sense because there's comedians that do it that you don't really have heard of them. They're getting kind of a deal on Netflix.
Right. So they may not have made a lot of money, and Netflix, they're in the game to make money like everybody else.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha-ha, fighting in the nude. Drunk people pooping in the street. Ha-ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
Saw this guy on TV today, and I was like, I'm all about you looking the way you want to look, and that's all good. That's fine. They had video of this guy. He's in France, and he's covered head to toe in tattoos. He's got blacked out demon eyes, and he doesn't have any hair, and he's just one of those people that's covered his entire body in tattoos. And he lost his job, and that's kind of part of the issue, saying, you know what, how you look shouldn't affect, your job and things like that. And so, some people are like going, this is wrong, and we need to stop judging people just because they have tattoos and this and that. But I looked at the guy, and he also plays into his role. I think he feels like, he's got the demon eyes, and I'm a slithery, kind of dark character. And his job was as a kindergarten teacher.
Oh, it's horrifying.
And so the kids are terrified of their teacher, and they're saying, sorry, you can't have the job. He's like, well, this is discrimination. And I'm going, well, our kids are having nightmares.
Yeah, kids don't really like the devil when they're in kindergarten.
Yeah.
They don't want to be like all day in the classroom with the devil teaching them.
I'm not sure they like the devil in college, to be quite honest with you. I think it's just kindergarten.
They did actually move them to older kids, but some people are going, that's just a shame that we live in a world where people are going to judge somebody just based on the tattoos and they can't have the job they want. Well,
we live in a world that judges everybody every day, and if you're mad about it, then you just don't get how things work.
If your kid's teacher is unbelievable, we're talking just like the best teacher ever, but they love the devil, do you still let them in that class?
They got to keep their love of the devil on the DL.
They do, but they have devil tats. When they go home, they're practicing devil things. You still let them go to that class?
I'm switching classes.
Okay.
I'm sorry, it's just not my bag.
On Saturday afternoon, 41-year-old Larry Stothers and 31-year-old Jason Rappa confronted this guy in Largo, Florida, and fought with him and stole his backpack.
Aww.
And that is not cool. But what was even worse, they not only took his backpack, they also stole his prosthetic leg.
That is low, man. You take a guy's leg?
If you take a guy's leg, you'll take anything.
You are just a dirtbag.
You'll take anything.
Yeah. The cops tracked him down about an hour later and charged him with strong arm robbery.
Did they still have the leg? I mean, what's the leg worth to you? Why would you steal a guy's leg?
Because you get people talking. People, they like attention.
Yeah.
I guess if you take his leg, too, he can't chase you.
That's another point.
I'm just going out on a limb here, but I think it's a novelty item, Virginia.
Yeah. A trophy.
Yeah.
I mean, people collect trophies.
You're right.
There's a guy in Summerfield, Florida here that broke into his neighbor's house last week because he said God told him to. He also then fought with the cops who came to the scene and threw a Bible at him.
Yeah, I don't think that's God.
So what if you use that excuse as a criminal? God told me to. People are going to think you're crazy.
Yeah.
Does that hold up in court? Even if you're not thinking that, that's just your excuse?
So what is it? What is the question?
So if you get arrested for a crime and you keep on saying, God told me,
yeah,
but you really don't think that, you're just saying that to get a lighter sentence.
Yeah.
Will that...
I don't think that affects anybody, how they're going to judge you. They're going to judge you based on your actions, not what you think a voice in your head told you.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like sometimes they put people in hospitals for that instead of jail. If God told them to do something.
Yeah, if you're trying to go for an insanity plea and you're not, and maybe you are actually really crazy.
I just wonder how they prove that you are insane when you say something like that.
They sit you down with a psychologist and they have a rigorous set of testing that they believe will let them know if you're crazy or not.
You know, some people beat the psychiatrist, though.
Oh, totally. They can fake insanity.
Well, I mean, you're seeing a lot of, I'm just looking down the whacked out news stories and it's mental health. And you're starting to see that some people are cracking. There was a passenger on a Michigan-bound plane that had a full out meltdown. She was climbing on top of seats, dropping F-bombs. People compared her to The Exorcist.
Oh, my.
Yeah, she was screaming, banging on the overhead luggage compartments. She was gyrating, kicking seats. She ended up hitting a compartment so hard that it opened and stuff fell out of the compartment.
It sounds horrifying.
Yeah.
You just got to take her and handcuff her to the seat.
Yeah.
Right?
No, don't you? You got to trank her, right?
Do you have a trank?
I don't know.
They luckily eventually got her off the plane. And no word on what caused her to freak out, but it sounded a little something like this.
Got it? I got it. Trying to go home, bro.
She took something. She was just fine in there, and she took something.
Okay, ready to fly.
She took something.
Yeah.
She was just fine, and then she took something.
To calm her nerves.
What, meth? What did she take?
Whatever she took, nobody ever should take it.
Did you hear the one guy? He's like, oh, man, we're just trying to go home.
Yeah.
I get it, dude.
He wants nothing to do with that.
Imagine that you have like a 9-hour flight ahead of you. You have to deal with that crap.
A couple other questionable mental health stories here. A guy stole a truck and said he needed to rendezvous with aliens, but he felt bad for stealing it and then returned it to a 7-Eleven store in Utah. It was a red pickup truck that he later told cops that he needed so that he could go to the Coliseum to get on a flight with alien diplomats.
Huh.
The owner, when a guy who might be a little, returns your truck, you're probably very thankful, right? And like, okay, thank you very much for that. And I get it. You may have something going on between the ears. Unfortunately, this owner decided to punch the guy in the face instead.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. So then they had to take the guy who was going to rendezvous with the aliens to rendezvous with a doctor instead at the hospital. And then when he was there, he tried 3 times to slip out. So they wanted to talk to him, maybe evaluate him a little bit more.
Yeah, let's go ahead and keep him.
I want to hear more about these alien diplomats.
Mm-hmm. And then somebody else with questionable mental health, a naked guy was found along a road in Pennsylvania eating flowers and grass.
Look, that's better than him eating people.
Yeah, it's pretty peaceful.
It just sounds like
Except
my
for
man.
being covered in poo. That's the only part that.
He's probably looking for mushrooms.
Yeah, he was covered in feces too. So
His own or animal?
I
hope animal.
That's a great question. Well, it could be another human's.
I mean,
There's options.
I didn't even think about option C.
Yeah, option C is the one you really don't want. All those things are possible. There were 5 parrots. You know, these parrots, it's amazing what you can teach them word-wise, but if you teach them profanity, they might get removed from their zoo in the UK. Apparently, they had these 5 parrots, and people come up to see them, and they go, "Rah," and they,
curse at you.
Yeah, in a British parrot accent. Who wants that? So they had to remove the birds because of that. And a cool little story here to wrap us up. 2 brothers in New York who were adopted by different families when they were young finally found each other 60 years later.
60 years.
60 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
And they
crazy stuff.
They got into a fight right away.
They did?
No, I'm just kidding.
Poor guys.
All right, coming up here on the KVJ show, I can't wait to hear about the naked massage that Virginia gave Jaybird. We'll get to all the details on that coming up. But first, how'd you like some free groceries?
97.9 WRMF. It's the KVJ Workday Grocery Giveaway.
And Melody Ripple from Boynton Beach, you're on the clock. 10 minutes you've got right now to call us back for $200 worth of groceries. The number's 877-979-WRMF. Melody Ripple from Boynton Beach. Call us now, 877-979-WRMF for the KVJ Workday Grocery Giveaway.
Good luck from 97.9 WRMF. From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777.
800-561-7777. This report brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Now offering free local delivery and no payments for 90 days. Call 561-222-CARS. Save thousands at offleaseonly.com. Crashes on both sides of 95 here in West Palm slowing you down. 95 southbound, we got a wreck at Forest Hill Boulevard blocking 2 lanes. And northbound 95 around Southern, we have a crash as well. You're seeing backups in that area. As for Broward County, delays still heavy on 95 southbound following an earlier accident at Oakland Park Boulevard. Look for those slowdowns back to Copans Road. This report brought to you by Massage Envy. I'm Suit Strice of 9 WRMF.
At Massage Envy, their commitment to safety has never been greater, so you can confidently take advantage of September's low $55 intro rate. Massage Envy. Keep your body moving.
Well, time is running out. If you want to grab one of the most amazing jewelry buying opportunities we've ever seen, you only have a couple days more, today and tomorrow, to get to Diamonds Direct in Boca. Take advantage of this huge deal because after September 30th, it's over. 5 years, 0 interest financing on anything from a $3,000 bracelet to a $30,000 necklace. They've got it all, and it's all amazing quality stuff at great prices. And now spread your payments over 5 years with 0 interest. Nothing is being held back. They've got it all. Rings, earrings, pendants, bracelets, designer jewelry. They've even got designer engagement rings. You've got to go check them out. Yeah, imagine that $9,000 Tacori diamond engagement ring. It's just $150 a month. It is fantastic and a smart way to buy right now, but it ends this Wednesday, September 30th, only at Diamonds Direct. Get your credit approved online. Find out the details. DiamondsDirect.com.
Did you know Geico's now offering an extra 15% credit on car and motorcycle policies? That's on top of what Geico could already save you. So what are you waiting for? Your baby to let you sleep in?
We could sleep in another half hour? Thanks, sweetheart.
Save an extra 15% when you switch by October 7th. Limitations apply. Visit geico.com for details.
Hi, this is Mike Motto from the law firm of Hicks & Motto. We are a mid-sized personal injury law firm with 7 attorneys. We have obtained over $500 million in compensation for our clients who have been injured due to the negligence of others. If you've been involved in a car crash, slip and fall, or trip and fall, call Hicks & Motto, 561-683-2300. Again, that's 561-683-2300. Hicks & Motto, your personal injury lawyers. You have questions, we have answers.
In business, things move quickly. You have to be ready to shift, pivot, adapt, then do it all over again. Comcast Business gives you fast, reliable internet on the nation's largest gig speed network. And for a limited time, you can also get fast shipping with Amazon Business Prime Essentials. Wow, that was fast. So no matter what comes next, you can do more than bounce back. You can bounce forward. Help your business bounce forward with this amazing new offer. Get started with powerful internet and voice for $35 each a month for 24 months when you buy both. And ask how you can get 1 free year of Amazon Business Prime Essentials on us. Call 1-800-501-6000 or go online today to find out more. Offer ends 11/1/2020. Restrictions apply. New customers only with 35 megabits per second internet and 1 voice mobility customers. Early termination fee applies. Enrollment in EcoBill and autopay required. Equipment, installation, taxes, and fees extra. Subject to change.
Hey, what's up, everyone? This is producer Denny's of the KBJ Show, and I bought my very first home over the summer, and I've been setting it up, getting all the decorations and furniture in place, and I owe it all to Ideal Lending Solutions for making that dream possible. Wilson and his team worked with my finances, helped me with all questions I had, and hand-walked me through the entire process of buying my very first home. If you would like to have the same great experience, check out their website, affordthedream.com. That's affordthedream.com, or give them a call, 844-99-IDEAL. That's 844-99-IDEAL. Maybe you aren't looking for a new home like I was. They also do refinancing, so check out and see if you qualify for that historically low interest rate and possibly refinance your current home. So if you want the same great experience I had with my first time buying a home here in the state of Florida, I recommend using Ideal Lending Solutions. And if you stop on in, let them know producer Denny sent you.
Ideal Lending Solutions is an equal housing lender in MLS 237341, a division of American Financial Network, Florida license MLD 891. Not all applicants will qualify.
Ladies and gentlemen, listen up. I'm Andrew over at West Palm Beach Kia, and I'm sitting with Mike Wangle, the general manager, because we want to do free oil changes for any make or model. But he also wants to charge $1, so I got him down to 99 cents. This month, go on our website at greenwaykiawestpalmbeach.com or call 561-433-1511 and schedule your 99-cent oil change today. This is not a drill, just an oil change. Get it? Drill, oil change, service things? No? Huh. We also offer free financing for any service work. Don't have the 99 cents? That's fine. We can finance it for less than 4 cents a day. Subject to you needing an oil change, that is. So make your appointment online or over the phone and get your oil change for just 99 cents. That's it. I just put my 2 cents in. Just let them know that you're here for the SS Special, Silverman Special, not to boast or anything. Boast and... All right, I'm done.
Satisfy your cravings with Dunkin's Snackin' Menu. With new stuffed bagel minis, new maple sugar snack and bacon, and Dunkin' roll-ups, including their new steak and cheese roll-up. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
If you've been involved in a slip and fall accident and are not sure what to do, call me, Glenn Levine, at the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733, and take back control of your life. Office in West Palm Beach.
Hey, it's Jay Bird. If you want something delicious for lunch or dinner, bring the family to Bud's Chicken and Seafood. Wings, and more wings. We're talking classic buffalo, honey garlic, or the honey barbecue. I love the honey barbecue. That's my favorite, but they're all delicious over there at Bud's Chicken and Seafood. Locations all through Palm Beach County. Don't forget to try the bird sauce along with their corn fritters. Delicious. Bud's Chicken and Seafood. Go in there today. This is Jay Bird. Don't forget, Bigfoot is real.
Auto accident? Gordon and Partners, 333-3333.
I saved big money with the Progressive Home and Auto Bundle, so I finally bought that new set of golf clubs. Watch out, Fairway. Here I come.
This is not a real testimonial. Sure, customers can save big with Progressive, but your other expenses won't just disappear. Are those clubs going to help you when the hot water heater dies? Also, it sounds like your money is better spent on golf lessons.
Time to go shoot the course record.
No, but maybe time for a reality check. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
You know how these things start. You try a breakfast Baconator from Wendy's. Love it and tell a friend. Your friend tries a sausage, egg, and Swiss croissant. Loves it and tells his friend. His friend tries a honey butter chicken biscuit. Tells another friend. That friend tries a frosty Chino and tells another friend. And so on, and so on, and so on, and so on to Wendy's, where you can buy any of these and get another for just $1.
Limited time only. Price and participation may vary. Valid for item of equal or lesser value. Cannot be combined with combo or any other offer.
Tired of cooking at home?
Change it up without getting up. Just order Jersey Mike's through our app for no contact delivery or no contact at the door pickup. Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
WRMF and Sono Bello have teamed up to celebrate you, our listeners. I mean, think about all we've been through over the past few months with quarantines and work from home and stress and shutdowns. Well, we're hearing from our listeners that putting on weight and trying to get back into shape has really been brutal. Well, it's not our fault. The gyms were closed or we're snacking all that stress eating, so forget spending months at the gym trying to lose the fat in inches. Sono Bello can help you do it in one comfortable visit. That's right, one visit. Advanced laser fat removal that is life-changing. Sono Bello rewarding a WRMF listener with a $250 discount, but you need to hurry. So in one visit, your problem areas like tummy, thighs, the back fat, I know the muffin top all too well, they're gone and permanently gone. Advanced laser fat removal at Sono Bello, that is life-changing. All right, so you ready to take advantage? $250 off, and by the way, you earned it. You gotta hurry though. Come in, do a virtual live chat consult from home. Visit sonobello.com/radio to schedule your free consultation. That's sonobello.com/radio.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Visit them at geico.com or call 1-800-947-AUTO.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Shop thousands of 2016 through 2020 vehicles with super low miles. Priced thousands below retail right now at offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF, Palm Beach. 97.9 WRMF and another KVJ Workday grocery giveaway winner.
Oh, yeah, you got 10 minutes, and guess who did it? The name we just called. Her name is Melody Ripple from Boynton Beach. Melody, you got $200 in free groceries.
Oh, my goodness. Thank you so much.
Good stuff, huh?
I'm excited.
Oh, I would be, too. Do you have anything that you're going to run right out and get $200 worth of at the grocery store?
Oh, just regular food. My kids need some food since they're at home.
Yeah, I hear
Yes.
that. Yep, that definitely means a lot.
Home.
Very cool. Well, congratulations. Thank you for signing up. How easy was it to go and register your name at WRMF.com?
Oh, very easy. It was so easy. Even my HR lady here at work is going to do it.
Oh, good.
How about that, huh? Very cool. All right, well, tell all your friends to go sign up and then just keep listening. 9 a.m., 2 p.m., and 5 p.m. We call off a name. You got 10 minutes like you did, Melody. Good job. You got $200 worth of groceries because of it, okay?
Thank you.
There you go. It's that simple. The KVJ Workday Grocery Giveaway. Get yourself signed up and win, just like Melody did. All 3 people yesterday. Got it. Boom.
I'm waiting for Kevin to ask somebody live on the air. So it was easy to sign up, right? No, Kevin, it was so long.
Yeah, they do. They're lying. I found out they're lying. That's 2 in a row. It said it was super easy. So go and do that. Get it all taken care of. So at 2 o'clock, we can call off your name here at the KVJ show. So, Jay-Bird, tell me about this naked massage that Virginia gave you.
Yeah, tell me about it, because I don't know what the hell he's talking about.
Virginia looks so concerned right now.
Like, wait a minute.
Mama, I don't know why, but I had a dream about you where you were completely naked giving me a massage.
Oh, Lord. It has been a long time for you.
It was in this kind of like, it was almost like this medieval dungeon where these candles were lighting. It was weird.
Why are you turning red?
Because I'm embarrassed.
Because you liked it.
No, because I'm embarrassed.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like the fact that
I can't help it, Kevin. I'm just over here being hot.
Why am I having a dream about a naked Virginia giving me a massage?
Great questions. We need to explore this. Did you tell Panda about this dream on boys' night?
It was after boys' night.
Wow.
Hey, at least I'm open and admitting it. I could never have said anything.
Yeah, the truth will set you free.
Virginia does pop up in my dreams a lot. And look, I do not want to sleep with Virginia.
She's on your mind a lot, huh?
She's
Obviously.
on my mind. I think because she's always trying to get involved in my dating life, and it's all just kind of messed up in my brain subconsciously.
I'm always there, like it or not.
Yeah, because
I drove him home from work yesterday. Like, we spend time.
I love Virginia. I know I complain a lot about her being annoying, which is true. but she is. I have a lot of her in my life.
Fascinating stuff. Can't get her out of your dreams.
Maybe I'm the only one you're seeing with boobs, and that's what it is.
I don't know, but you were butt-ass naked. You were Game of Thrones style naked.
Did I look good?
Yeah, it was a good. Yeah.
All right.
Were you turned on?
I don't know how to answer.
Were you turned on?
Obviously,
Yeah.
he was. I mean, he's turning pink.
Do you have a tough time rolling over on your back? Yeah, did you?
Well, we do need to get
I
you
think we got some
laid.
answers
Let me ask: is that creepy or is that a flattering? Or is that just weird?
I think it's flattering, personally.
Okay.
I would
Really? Okay.
Like, because you and I are friends.
Yeah, and I don't really
it's-
want to
it's-
sleep with you.
It's nothing more than just fun and funny. But if it was some random guy, especially if he was ugly at work, then it's creepy.
If he was
That wouldn't
ugly,
work.
I see. I knew it. If he was ugly,
If he's a random guy at work that's ugly, he should keep his dreams to himself.
yeah. People in the chat were saying that you're in my head, not in a good way. I agree.
Interesting stuff. Okay. Well, it is the laws of attraction, and this is something that I think that the fellas should know. It's the most frequently used flirty behaviors by women, including the most effective way that a woman will flirt.
Nude massage.
That doesn't hurt. Yeah. It's an actual move that ladies make. What is it? I will tell you next.
You don't have to say love.
valuable information that guys should know. If you don't know, we're going to reveal some secrets. And Virginia's going to validate whether or not these are legitimately true. Now, this comes from Psychology Today that has broken down the most frequently used flirty behaviors by women. These are telltale signs. These are the tells that ladies have. So if you're ever wondering if a woman is interested in you, and maybe you're that guy that, why do I always get shot down? I just can't read a woman. Well, listen to this. Afterwards, you should be able to be like, okay, I think I understand now when they're actually into me and when she's not that into you.
May sort of talk a little bit about this on Love Island. Body language, certain ways to flirt.
It's a lot to it.
And if you're a guy that struggles with reading women, and I know quite a few do, especially younger guys, get a trusted girlfriend that you can talk to. Bounce stuff off of her and have it be a platonic situation.
Until they both have a couple cocktails, sleep with each other, then that's a whole set of problems.
Then that's a wreck.
Yeah.
Psychology Today says these are the most frequently used flirty behaviors by women. In fact, they say the most effective way a woman flirts is by tilting her head down and looking straight at her target.
Oh, kind of like a lion zoning in on its prey.
Maybe it is.
Tilting the head down and zoning in.
And looking straight at her target. Tilting her head down and looking straight at her target, they say, is the most effective way a woman flirts.
Almost like she's locked into it. She sees what she wants. She goes for it.
I think she just thinks maybe it's a sexy sexual type pose.
Okay. Unless you have a big nose with, like me, it elongates it when you look down.
You old top heavy?
Yeah. If you got a big schnoz, you need to probably not do that.
There are a bunch of other like little things that women do that you can use as a tell for flirty behavior. The look and how they look. There are two different styles on that. The short darting glance is a sign that a woman is flirting. This is where she'll give a sideways 2 to 3 second glance at a man of interest. Just kind of off to the side and she's kind of making eye contact. You do, she breaks away. And the other one is the fixated gaze. This is where they make eye contact with a man for more than 3 seconds.
Oh, that's the sex stare, as we call it.
Yeah, she wants it.
Well,
if a girl stares at you right in your eyes for more than 3 seconds and can't let it go, and you guys aren't talking to each other, yeah, she's trying to figure out if she wants to sleep with you.
Or she's trying to stone you, depending on who you're talking to.
Yeah?
Yeah.
With rocks or...
Like it was a terrible Medusa joke. Sometimes they don't hit.
Oh, turn you to stone.
Yeah, sometimes they don't hit, dog. I take chances. That's what I do on the air. Sorry.
Another sign of a flirt, they say, is a head toss. The woman flips her head backwards and then lifts her face up briefly.
Okay. Does the whole hair toss kind of thing, that kind of shows you're in a playful mood?
Sure, yeah.
I feel like when I'm flipping my hair now, if I'm flipping my hair, I'm in a good mood. I'm flipping that bitch.
You're kind of taking on the...
You don't have that much hair.
No.
Why don't you simmer down?
I don't know.
Somebody's feeling his new hair a lot.
Wound up. He has one naked dream about you massaging him, and then look at him now.
Oh, no. I'm very horny.
We must get him laid.
Yeah.
Honestly, this has now become a crisis that all of us are feeling the repercussions of.
You more than most.
Virginia's in my dreams.
This must be stopped.
Two other interesting tells of a woman flirting, and listen to both of these. They've got some commonality here. This one is them, in a sense, kind of offering up a part of their body. One is called the lean. This is where a woman will move her torso and upper body forward closer to the man. Kind of this move where it's like she gets her chest a little bit closer to you. That is a biological tell sign that she is into you and she's flirting with you. And the other one is the neck presentation. This is where a woman will tilt her head to one side, about 45 degrees, kind of exposing the opposite side of her neck, like, go on ahead, big boy, have a taste.
What about someone that subconsciously licks their lips and they haven't been eating brie cheese or anything? They just are they're talking to you and they're
That was one of them that they have on the list too. And there's a way that a woman can smile that can let you know if you want to go do a deeper dive on this. There were too many to name here, but yeah, anything from a smile to a licking of the lips and different little things, behavioral things that you can notice that if you become a master on it and you're in that game out there, you can see it and be like, okay.
I know this is a common one, so I'm not, reinventing the wheel here, but there is a certain way a girl can touch your arm that just comes off like, oh, what's going on here?
That's another one. If a woman places her hand on your arm or your shoulder and it stays there, I think for more than 2 or 3 seconds, that is a sign that there is,
an attraction there.
An attraction. They're building a connection. They feel safe with you. These are all the little things that if you really pick up on body language, you can say, okay, because if you're repulsed by somebody, you're not going to leave your hand there.
And I'm not saying that that's 100%, because I'm sure in the history of people that I'm sure you can grab someone on the shoulder and you not be attracted because you're just that kind of person.
Right.
But there's a way someone touches your arm sometimes. You're going, I think they want to bed me.
The one sign that surprised me most, I never heard of this, it's called the solitary dance. They say, while seated or standing, the woman moves her body in time to music playing. That to me is the most treacherous and tricky, because a woman might just really be into the song. You're going, hey, baby, I couldn't help but notice you were into me. Be like, what?
Yeah.
No, I'm into Maroon 5, you idiot.
My jam is on.
I thought that was the most dangerous one. I think I would leave off this list. So all the other ones, I get that one, maybe not.
The KVJ Show. Mornings and the best variety of the 2000s, 10s, and today. 97.9 WRMF.
The guys at Good Greek Moving and Storage have been moving for more than 2 decades. They are experts at it, and this is the team that you want. You don't want the new guys. You want the experts. You want the professionalism. After each and every move, Spiro and his team are sanitizing and cleaning their trucks for your safety and your health. And there's video cameras on the trucks for an added layer of security. Your stuff is safe with the Good Greek Moving and Storage Company. Go online, see for yourself, goodgreek.com, and then pick up your mobile phone for the best moving experience out there. Star Greek on your mobile phone. Good Greek Moving and Storage, the official movers of the Miami Marlins, the Florida Gators, the Florida Panthers, the Miami Heat, the Miami Hurricanes, and they even have a NASCAR. Star Greek.
Good Greek Moving and Storage, your superhero movers.
This is a public message from BurgerFi.
I'm here to say it's time to get real. Where's the real beef?
Come in for a BurgerFi Conflicted Burger, featuring our grass and vegetarian-fed cheeseburger on top of our award-winning veggie burger. BurgerFi, that's eating real.
Ready to send your child safely back to school? You can with Charter Schools USA. Our schools in Palm Beach County are open and offer a flexible approach to learning. You have the choice of in-person classes on campus, online learning from home, or a combination of both. We have the strictest safety protocols in place, plus leading-edge technology, so your child can learn without interruption. Give your child a tuition-free public charter education you can trust. Now enrolling K through 12. Learn more at palmbeach.charterschoolsusa.com.
Hi, I'm Scott Smith. I have litigated hundreds of personal injury matters. When you need us, we will help. Call Scott Smith Injury Law at 500-HELP, 500-HELP. Scott Smith Injury Law, fighting for equal justice for the injured.
If you've got an insurance question, you could talk to the butcher at your local grocery store. He'd probably talk about trimming the fat, but it'd be about your brisket, not your insurance policies. Or you could talk to your local Geico agent. They offer personalized assistance in finding the choicest cuts of coverage for all your insurance needs, which means more money for filet mignon. Or, if you're a vegetarian, tofu lait mignon. To find a Geico agent near you, visit geico.com/local.
Ugh, I have to do laundry when I get home. I have to lug all my clothes over to the washing machine. Then I get to put them in the dryer. And accidentally shrink my cashmere sweater again.
Motorcycles make everything exciting. And when Geico makes it easy to switch and save on motorcycle insurance, it's even more exciting.
I'm gonna fold all my socks into little balls! Yeah!
Geico Motorcycle. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Strikes rejuvenation.
Get sexy now.
Strax Rejuvenation wants you to look and feel your best with great financing options. You can have the body you've always wanted without having to come up with all the cash. With 10 highly qualified plastic surgeons and great specials, now is the time to call Strax. 954-634-3333. Strax offers cosmetic procedures to address any areas of concern and correct them quickly, as well as extremely affordably. You can have a breast lift starting at $125 a month or a mommy makeover starting at $225 a month. If you've been thinking about a gastric sleeve for massive weight loss, Strax now has made it possible for $269 a month. Pick a cosmetic procedure and Strax will have a perfect surgeon that will meet with you for a free one-on-one consultation. Visit the Strax Med Spa for the best prices in South Florida for all of the best fillers, Botox, and numerous lasers for all of your beautification desires. Simply call Strax at 954-634-3333 or log on to straxrejuvenation.com or Instagram to make a life-changing appointment. Payments are 60 months for qualified credit patients.
If you've been injured in a car crash, let the lawyers of Hicks & Motto fight for you. Our caring, experienced team will work 24/7 to get you the money you deserve. Results matter. Hicks & Motto, your personal injury attorneys. 561-683-2300.
Music this hour.
Sponsored by Comcast Business. When the unexpected comes calling, bounce forward with Comcast Business. Bounce forward fast with internet speeds of up to a gig. Bounce forward on a network that helps keep connected devices protected. To learn more, go to ComcastBusiness.com.
More KVJ Show right now on 97.9 WRMF.
Oh, this is wise. Keith in our chat room was talking about how you know that she's into you. He said, if she leans in my car window at 2:30 a.m. on Broadway and Riviera Beach, I know she's into me.
Okay.
It's going to cost you, and it's going to cost you more than money, my friend.
Yeah.
You better make sure the cops aren't watching.
Mm-hmm. Played this fun little game last week, and Jaybird was very good at it. It was the best fictional restaurants from movies or TV shows.
Oh, I love this game.
You did kill it.
Yeah, you were really solid at it. So I wanted to see how you did in week 2 of the competition. See if you can maintain. I'll let Virginia play. I'll let you play as well. Throw out the first one here to Virginia. Can you tell me, what is this fictional restaurant from? It's Jack Rabbit Slim's.
Jack Rabbit Slim's is from Pulp Fiction.
Okay, very nice.
Okay. You actually started coming on at the end last week. You didn't do as bad as we thought you would do.
Expectations were low, and that's where I like to keep them.
Very nice. Okay, Virginia's got a point. Jaybird, Vesuvio.
Vesuvio.
Mm-hmm. Vesuvio.
We're going to Vesuvio's. Sex in the City?
Sex in the City. No, that is The Sopranos. You ever seen that show?
I have. I love The Sopranos. It's just there's so much content in there. But I do love the whole restaurant angle because the guy starts making crappy food and they get a little annoyed. Like, yeah, this is Parmesan. It tastes like dog food.
Yeah. All right, Virginia, let's see how you do here. The best fictional restaurants. Tiana's Palace.
Oh, Tiana's Palace. That's the Princess and the Frog.
You got that right, yeah.
What's the score?
2-0.
2-0 right now.
Dang.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Jaybird, how about Cafe 80s?
That is Back to the Future 2.
Very nice, okay. Wow. Give you one there. Threw you a softball. Virginia, what do you think about The Frosty Place? The Frosty Place. That fictional restaurant is from what?
Frosty Place.
Yes. What do you think that might be?
I don't know.
Jaybird, do you know? The Frosty Place.
The Frosty Place. I feel like I
Is it from a cartoon?
It's from a movie.
Movie.
A musical.
Oh, Mary Poppins.
Ah.
I don't know.
It's from Greece.
Oh,
you should know that.
I know. I love
you
Greece.
Love Greece.
I'm such a poser.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Bird, let's see how you know this. How about Freddy's Barbecue Joint? Freddy's Barbecue Joint. Any idea? Big Netflix show. Big series. Major stars in it.
Freddy's Barbecue is Stranger Things.
Stranger Things is a good guess. House of Cards.
Oh.
House of Cards is what that one's from. Okay, Virginia, what about this? Do you happen to know this fictional restaurant, what it is from? How about Joe's Pie Diner? Joe's Pie Diner.
Joe's Pie Diner?
Joe's Pie Diner. It's a place that just specializes in pies.
Sounds lovely.
Doesn't that sound so
It
I
does,
would
doesn't
totally
it?
go
What
there.
Kind of movie, musical, or TV show had a pie restaurant?
Was that Pushing Daisies on?
We all knew that was wrong.
That is from Waitress.
Waitress.
Mhm.
Okay.
Waitress.
I haven't seen Waitress yet. I want to see it.
Oh, okay. I figured that was right in your wheelhouse.
I really want to see it.
It's on Netflix.
Okay, next up here, we have got, I'm going to give you, Jay Bird, let's go with the Lanford Lunchbox. The Lanford Lunchbox is a fictional restaurant from which TV show? The Lanford Lunchbox.
Lanford Lunchbox is Twin Peaks.
Twin Peaks? No, that is Roseanne. The town was Lanford.
I should know that too,
Yeah.
but I don't.
Virginia has got the lead here.
It hurts. I hate it.
Could she possibly win with this?
Give me an easy one.
All right, Virginia. Emerald City Bar or Joe's Bar. Kind of went by the two. It was shown in this long-running TV series.
Emerald City Bar.
Emerald City Bar or Joe's Bar. Think about that. What TV series is that from? Long-running. The Emerald City will let you know what city it's in. If you know what the Emerald City is out west.
The Emerald City.
It's not the...
All I know is Wizard of Oz.
It's not Wizard of Oz.
Beverly Hills 90210.
Beverly Hills 90210. No, it is not. It is Grey's Anatomy. Grey's Anatomy. That's the bar they hang out at, Grey's Anatomy. Okay, Virginia's got a final score of 2. Jaybird, to tie her, you got to get this one correct. Or Virginia actually is going to get herself a win here.
Oh, that never happens.
On movies and food, I hate it. I hate how she's winning.
I'm going to keep it in the same city with this TV series. Cafe Nervosa. Cafe Nervosa is a fictional cafe from which TV show? Cafe Nervosa.
Cafe Nervosa.
To tie Virginia, or else she's got bragging rights and the win and an in-your-face.
I'm going to go with...
Cafe Nervosa.
Is that on Netflix?
You can't ask no questions.
Cafe Nervosa, I feel like it could be...
What do you think it is? Gave you some clues in there. This is for a tie.
Frasier.
What are you thinking?
Frasier.
You don't sound like you're very confident there, Jaybird.
No, it's not.
Okay, what's your final answer?
Grease 2.
Frasier Grease.
What is it?
Grease 2.
Grease 2. No, it's Frasier.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not
Yeah, it is.
Frasier.
It is.
Stop it.
It is. It's Frasier. Cafe Nervosa from Frasier.
I swear to you, I guessed it right, then I guessed it wrong. Did I say I've said Frasier?
Yeah, then you said Grease too.
I'm an idiot.
No,
I really guessed that right?
Yeah.
but then wrong. But Virginia wins. Who would have known?
All of my friends finally convinced me to get out of the house, to help me forget, to help me move on. Then I heard you back in town, in a crowd of strangers and lovers. Someone told me that you were coming, so I should probably go to bed. I should probably turn off my phone. I should quit while I'm ahead. I should probably leave you alone, 'cause I know in the morning I'll be calling, saying sorry for the things I said. So I should probably go to bed, so I don't undo the God over you that it took so long to find. 'Cause all it would take is seeing your face and I'd forget. I should probably go to bed. I should probably turn off my phone. I should quit while I'm ahead. I should probably leave you alone, 'cause I know in the morning said so. I should probably go to bed before I question my decision. Is it love? I know it isn't. Now I'm all up in my head again. 'Cause I know I don't have the self-control to walk away if you're walking. Strangers and lovers. Someone told me that you were coming, so I should probably go to bed.
Coming up here, Jaybird is going to give you something to think about with his thought of the day on the way.
Want to find the KVJ Show on social media? Just search KVJ Show on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Simple, huh?
And now a game of Commercial Chicken, brought to you by Progressive, where we see how long Flo can go without talking about insurance. Ready? Go.
So, traffic has been crazy lately, right? And rush hour? Forget it. Nobody wants to let you merge onto the highway. But hey, somebody let you merge or you wouldn't be there, so drivers who switch to Progressive could save big.
Okay, you win. We can't help but save customers money. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
You know how these things start. You try a breakfast Baconator from Wendy's. Love it and tell a friend. Your friend tries a sausage, egg, and Swiss croissant. Loves it and tells his friend. His friend tries a honey butter chicken biscuit. Tells another friend. That friend tries a frosty Cheeto and tells another friend. And so on, and so on, and so on, and so on to Wendy's, where you can buy any of these and get another for just $1.
Limited time only. Price and participation may vary. Valid for item of equal or lesser value. Cannot be combined with combo or any other offer.
Welcome to Cumberland Farms.
I just saw a guy look at his phone, fill his tank, and not pay.
Oh, he used our SmartPay Rewards app. Saves 10 cents a gallon every day.
Oh.
Download the SmartPay Rewards app, sign up, and save 10 cents a gallon on gas every day at Cumberland Farms. Details at smartpayrewards.com.
Dunkin' Go-To's now with brews. Pair a medium hot coffee with a sausage wake-up wrap, a bagel, a bacon, egg, and cheese croissant, or a power breakfast sandwich for $3, $4, $5, and $6. Or make it iced for 50 cents more. America runs on Dunkin'. Participation may vary. Exclusions apply. Limited time offer.
You know, everything that I care about is covered with my new windows from B&T Windows and Doors. Of course, I care about how things look. I'm very much into appearances, and my new windows look amazing. And I care about keeping my family safe. And these new windows and doors do just that. The old window, I don't even know if I would have leaned against it. I would have been afraid the thing would have fallen right out of the house. I mean, it was that rickety. These new windows are hurricane-proof. They protect our home from burglars, and they save energy. And I'm so excited for you, Kevin, because you're getting your new door, and now your house is going to be completely fortified.
Yeah, I got 2 of them. Definitely needed it. They're rickety. They're falling apart. I saw like a family of lizards is living in one of them. So when you got a lizard family, you know it's time for a new door.
You need to upgrade, and you need to use B&T Windows and Doors because they use PGT products. PGT custom windows and doors just make the best-selling high-impact windows and doors on the market. So you got the best guys putting them in at B&T, and you got the best product with PGT. Get all the details at bntwindowsanddoors.com. Save on traditional flavors this Hispanic Heritage Month. Publix has a variety of ingredients from the Caribbean to the Americas, so you can make your favorite recipes that taste like home. Bring the flavors of your culture straight to the table with classic brands like Iberia, Goya, Conchita, and more. It doesn't matter where you're from. Celebrate the deliciousness of your roots with great deals on family favorites this Hispanic Heritage Month. Only at Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
You know the joy when you drive in and see the golden arches? Put the McDonald's app on your phone and see them all the time. It's Tracy. It's free to download and simple to order and pay right on the app. And I love the curbside pickup. Plus, right now, get a $1 McChicken when you use mobile order and pay while using the McDonald's app.
Looking to get back to work? Apply with KeyStaff, your local partner for finding job opportunities in South Florida for over 22 years. They are hiring immediately. They got to fill over 50 openings right here in West Palm Beach. KeyStaff is offering paid holidays and employee health care for the following openings: assembly workers, CNC press brake operators, quality control staff, inventory specialists, and other positions. Go to mykeystaff.com. The quickest way to get an interview is on mykeystaff.com or email interview@mykeystaff.com with your resume. KeyStaff is an equal opportunity employer.
Universal Orlando Resort is back. With updated safety measures and guidelines, including social distancing, temperature checks, face coverings, and more. So when you're ready for us, we're ready for you. Florida residents, September 30th is your last chance to buy a day and visit every day through December 24th for free. Plus, add Volcano Bay for just $29 more. Purchase by September 30th. Excludes separately ticketed special events. Restrictions apply. For offer details and to review safety guidelines, visit universalorlando.com.
Hey, what's up, everyone? This is producer Denny's of the KVJ Show, and I bought my very first home over the summer, and I've been setting it up, getting all the decorations and furniture in place, and I owe it all to Ideal Lending Solutions for making that dream possible. Wilson and his team worked with my finances, helped me with all questions I had, and hand-walked me through the entire process of buying my very first home. If you would like to have the same great experience, check out their website, affordthedream.com. That's affordthedream.com, or give them a call, 844-99-IDEAL. That's 844-99-IDEAL. Maybe you aren't looking for a new home like I was. They also do refinancing, so check out and see if you qualify for that historically low interest rate and possibly refinance your current home. So if you want the same great experience I had with my first time buying a home here in the state of Florida, I recommend using Ideal Lending Solutions. And if you stop on in, let them know producer Denny sent you.
Ideal Lending Solutions is an equal housing lender. NMLS 237341. A division of American Financial Network. Florida license MLD 891. Not all applicants will qualify.
You don't need a big meeting. You don't need a birthday. You don't need any excuse at all. You just need to love subs. Times 12. Order the Jersey Mike's catering box today. Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
If you're struggling with paying the minimum on your credit cards, you're not alone. There's a lot of people in that same exact position, and there's help. My friend Chip runs a company. He's been doing it since 1996, and the company is called Debt Helper. And what he does is he lowers your interest rate and gets your payments to where they're actually attainable. So do it the right way. Go online today and find out all the details. DebtHelper.com.
For responsive legal help, call Anna Jarn Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
It's more of the KVJ Show right now on 97.9 WRMF.
Well, we got the After the Show podcast going to be coming up here live in just about 10 minutes from now. You can watch it on YouTube, Facebook, check it out, or get it on the free 97.9 WRMF app. And the cool thing, if you listen there, for 1 hour today, you get an entry to the Power of Pizza, delivered Friday from Doss Craft Beer and Pizza, and Virginia and Chambers from the KVJ Show.
I've been trying to call. I've been on my own for long enough. Maybe you can show me how to love. Maybe I'm going through a drought. You don't even have to do too much. You can turn me on with just a touch, baby. I look around since city's cold and empty. No one's around to judge me. I can see clearly when you're gone. I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. I said, ooh, I'm drowning. on myself. Ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. I said, ooh, I'm drowning in the night. Oh, but on like this, you're the one I trust. I'm just looking back to let you know I can never say it on the phone. They'll never let you go this time. I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. Hey, hey, I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch.
All right, Bird, wrap us up here with your thought for the day today.
Those who truly care about you can hear you when you're silent. Oh. That's a good one, Bird.
I don't get it.
That's because you're not very bright.
Well, there you go.
KVJ Show is all over social media. Find us Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.